Hello.
What's going on?
We are live.
We are live, and of course we're wearing special clothes and special glasses because we're going to do some questions, some Q&As, because...
For the 50k. Jesus Christ.
Sorry about your headphones there, guys. We are going to be going in today. We're going to be talking all the good stuff. Manchester United, Real Madrid, everything that's tasty in the world of football. Woo! That was a nice little intro. We'll lob that way. That needs to get out of the shot. But in terms of team news, the Manchester United team news is already out. Real Madrid team news is already out. I'm going to give United. Cam's going to give you Real Madrid. But first up, of course, it is Manchester United, who appear to be set up in a 4-3-3. David De Gea in goal, Darwin at right back, Fosu Mensah with Eric Bailly at centre-half, Luke Shaw at left-back, Ander Herrera, Fred McTominay in midfield, and then a front three of Andreas Pereira, who has excelled in pre-season, Juan Mata, and, of course, Alexis Sanchez playing through the middle. For Los Galacticos, let's go this.
Real Madrid.
Let's butcher some foreign names. Let's go, Cameron.
You've got Casilla in goal. Vallejo, Benzema, Bale, Theo, Llorente, Odriozola, Cabellos, Vinicius Jr, Xavi Sanchez, and Valverde.
Interesting. A lot of youth players there for Real Madrid.
They've got a strong squad, to be honest, like in terms of what they could have chose from as well.
You thinking Gareth Bale?
I did a little bit of research earlier of who they've got available. It's a lot stronger than what United have got available.
It's going to be interesting to see a few youth players in there. Of course, Theo Hernandez, Lucas Hernandez, his brother, starting at left back for them. Daniel Ceballos, a player that I really, really enjoy. Before Manchester United, no, we don't really care about Real Madrid. We care about Manchester United. Interesting. Andreas Pereira maybe played a little bit further forward today.
Yeah, that would be nice to see as someone who watches the pre-season.
A pre-season fan.
But yeah, I think he's been dangerous. I think his free kick was amazing the other day. I think I'd like to see him as, if I was a United fan, I'd like to see him playing a bit more forward, because I think he's more dangerous if he was further up the pitch, because from that DM spot he was interchanging with Herrera to go forward, because I think that's what he was told. He was like, you can only go forward if someone drops back for you. So the fact that Mourinho said, yeah, go forward if you want, and we'll have someone sat in that DM role, I think it works wonders for him, and I think you'll see a lot more chances created this game from the main man himself. Andreas
Pereira, the main man, of course, in pre-season. He's completed the most passes. He's won the joint most tackles and completed the second most chances created. So having a really good pre-season, and arguably United's standout player by a country mile. That free kick against Liverpool, the only bright spark of that game. In terms of his stats, 1 goal, 6 key passes, 10 tackles won, 239 passes. Andreas Pereira really shining. And again, like Cam mentioned, he is an attacker and can play on the right-hand side, and can cross.
Wait, does this sound like something that United need?
Maybe it's something United need. Again, that right-hand side has been a slight issue for Manchester United. You know, I kind of think that I'd rather strengthen at centre-half. I'd rather strengthen at left-back over that right-hand side. I think there's players like Pereira, like Chong, like Jess Lingard that could play that position, even Marcus Rashford. Yeah,
I think you've got some options there, but there's rumour, isn't there, that he's on his way out the club. Not Marcus Rashford, Pereira. I don't think that's a good thing for you, to be honest. I think this pre-season he's shown... You know how people always do the cliche, like, oh, pre-season's the time for youngsters to shine?
It kind of is, though, because they're... Like we're seeing...
No, it is, and we've seen someone shine, but he's not going to be given an opportunity, so what is the point?
But then the thing is, he is getting an opportunity now. And
somewhere else, that's not where he wants
He's getting a position, he's getting an opportunity higher up the pitch. We can see what he can do there. I think the big thing with Pereira, if he'd stayed last season, Mourinho would have used him. Because he's so flexible, he can play DM, central midfield, right midfield, left midfield, attacking midfield.
You think there's an attitude issue in him?
No, I don't think so. I think that it was just maybe...
Do you think it's a falling out?
I think there's some... Maybe his agent gave him some bad advice. I think agents are in this game to make money. Right, and you're not making money if some players stay in on the United bench. You're potentially making money if there's a loan. You're making money if there's a transfer. If you have a successful loan, you have a transfer. Again, agents at the moment really suffocate football, and they give people bad advice, and that was some bad advice for Andreas Pereira, or whoever gave him that advice. And I think he's shown a lot of things that I liked that I didn't see last season: the tenacity, the ability to win the ball back, you know, both against AC Milan and Liverpool, and the aggression.
Yeah, he seems very aggressive, doesn't he? Like... From what I've seen, you've got Alexis Sanchez, who looks in top form.
He looks sharp, very, very sharp. Through the middle today.
Best player at the moment.
Yeah, you'd say him and Pereira are really sort of duking it out.
Obviously, being the younger one to shine and be like, I want to play here or whatever. But in the comments at the moment, we've got a lot of people talking about McTominay and that he should be the one going out on loan, and a lot of hate towards him. What are your thoughts on McTominay's situation at United at the moment?
You see, I'm a big fan of Scott McTominay. I think coming into the United first team is a difficult thing, especially at this moment, being a youth player and stepping up and having to deal with the situations, the potential problems with the squad, X, Y, and Z.
I think he handled his coming into the squad last season quite well, from what I saw when he played against Chelsea.
Again, I'm a big fan. I think he's got a lot more to offer than sometimes he sort of shows. He plays himself into the game. It's one of these things where he will be on the ball, he will start to play himself in, like against Basel, against CSKA Moscow. He started off quite nervous on the ball, but then you started to see some really expansive passing, and that's something that I liked in that game. But the one that really shone, I'm just trying to find it on StatZone, was the game against Liverpool. That was the game where I was like, wow, Scott McTominay.
His own link in the description.
Yeah, link in the description. Top little application. But again, the Manchester United 2-1 win. This is where Scott McTominay absolutely, sort of for me, really did well in defensive midfield. Again, playing next to
Do you think
Nemanja Matic.
Playing against Matic is just like, thank you very much, Matic. Like, you help me look like I'm very good. Or do you think McTominay is there and Mourinho rates him?
Tactically, this was United's best performance.
Do you think, no, but like, does Matic offer McTominay that much protection? That
No,
McTominay
I don't think so. I don't think
can afford to.
You can't hide against Liverpool. You can't hide against that front three. Top scorers in the Champions League. You can't hide against that. With with McTominay in central midfield in that game, he did really well. With on the ball, was being a little bit more expansive than we expect. This is what I mean about McTominay. He plays himself into the game. He'll start to be a little bit short. Second half might be a little bit more expansive. But in terms of him winning the ball and making interceptions, ball recoveries, 9 ball recoveries, all in that area outside the penalty area, fantastic stuff. So Scott McTominay, we obviously have a lot of expectation on him, but we need to give him time. It's like Darren Fletcher, a similar type player, like an Ethan Hamilton who's coming through the youth team right now, that they do a job, and tactically that's the reason why they get played, is because they listen to instructions, they negate things, and that's why United won this game, was because Scott McTominay was doing the right things in the right situation. 4, of course, interceptions. Again, look at those interceptions, all in really dangerous areas in that final third.
Just given that's what you want from your DM, is
your protection.
You want a back full protection, don't you? And that's what I think you get from Scott McTominay. And I also think you got it from Pereira when because what you need in a DM is aggression. Someone that position
aggressive. I think you need to be aggressive in the right situation.
Positionally aware and be aggressive in terms of winning the ball back. Get your tackles in and don't be afraid to put your body on the line, basically. And I think that's what Scott McTominay did in this game. Yeah,
and again, like this situation, he was dealing with Sadio Mane, who likes to drift into that inside sort of left channel. Fantastic talent. You can't argue that he's a very good player. If he improved his finishing, he would be scoring the Mo Salah type number of goals at the end of the season. And that's the interesting side to it, that it kind of, with him, if he develops in that way, he's going to be a fantastic player. But Scott McTominay, we just got to give him a bit of time. A young player at Manchester United, fantastic in this game, and that's his sort of height that he can get to. So, guys,
people here saying,
chill.
Can we afford to give McTominay time to develop, though?
We have to.
Someone else saying McTominay can do the job John Obi Mikel did for Mourinho.
I think he can do. I think with McTominay as well, it's interesting to see where he develops. There's holes in the United midfield as a goal scorer, but also as a defensive midfielder. It kind of looks like Pereira stepping on and taking that defensive midfield role, so maybe McTominay can be the goal scorer. But the Man United team news again, guys, if you've not seen it, David De Gea in goal, back 4 of Darmian, Fosu Mensah, Eric Bailly, Shaw, and Herrera, Fred, and McTominay in midfield, and then Pereira, Mata, and Alexis Sanchez up front. I'm excited to see Fred, his full debut for United.
Full debut. He obviously made a little bit of a cameo last game, but not enough to be like, wow, this guy's a baller. But I'm sure you're all aware, if you haven't already, check out the Fred scout report. But he is quite a baller, isn't he, Dave?
He is a big baller. Let's even put that in the eye. Let's get an eye. Let's create a poll as well.
I'll do that for you, Dave.
What poll do we want to do? Get into the comments. What is the poll for today?
Who's going to win? Who's going to be your top 4? Maybe we'll have
let's do who would you sign? What position needs to be strengthened? Right midfield, centre back, or left back? We'll put that poll in right now. We'll also link the video.
Why don't you have a look at the comments while I do that for you?
Excellent stuff, guys. Right, keep getting into the comments. Update on Marcus Rojo. So, there's been some news today. There were reports from a Wolves reporter who broke some news on Reddit about João Moutinho going to Wolves. Again, this is a long-winded story, but stick with this sort of story and you'll understand the situation. He broke today that Wolves were very interested in signing Marcus Rojo, and who's close to joining Wolves. Again, Wolves have got a lot of Portuguese players, a lot of Spanish-speaking players, would fit in instantly. Again, Jorge Mendes is Marcus Rojo's agent. But what we're seeing now, today, end of the day, that source has now said that Marcus Rojo will be moving to Everton.
Is that what? the positions?
Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we take centre mid out. You know, we don't need a centre mid.
Just those three?
Yeah, just those three. They're the ones we need to, get out and create that goddamn card. The poll should be very shortly with you, and vote in the top left corner where the United need to strengthen. Centre back, left back, or of course right midfield. But yeah, going back to that, Marcus Rojo could be on his way to Everton, which would be good news for United, because one of the big things with apparently what's going down in the sort of the back of Man United right now is that they need to sell players to buy players. Of course, United have a number of centre backs, but Wolves are hoping to sign, potentially Everton are the guys where it's going to go down. That could be an interesting one to watch in the coming weeks.
It's up there. The poll's up there. I might have to refresh the stream, but the poll's there.
The poll is goddamn there. Shall we do the questions?
Let's have a look at the questions then.
Do some questions. So
I'll load them up on
because of course, we've hit the 50k subscriber mark thanks to all you guys right now, you absolute legends. We're going to do a bit of a Q&A, so if you want to get your questions into the comments, anything goes.
Hashtag for Twitter.
Or hashtag Statman Dave 50k. Get that in as well. We'll be diving into your questions very, very, very shortly. Again, all the good stuff from you guys are in and around the world. We'll firstly dive into the first question. So we're going to jump into Twitter, because we've got everything. We've got Instagram questions, we've got Twitter questions, and we've got YouTube questions all over the things.
So, Dave, I've got some questions here for you.
Do you want to click on this one first? Because these are the guys that did it first.
Yeah.
Click inside that little bad boy there. That one. Yes, that's the one. Right, let's go with that.
Yeah. Right.
It's like Mastermind.
Jesus.
Dave, what is your specialist subject?
So this comes in from @Jeff161910. Nice and small name there.
Yep.
How will Mourinho fit in Pereira if he already plays Matic, Pogba and Fred in a midfield three?
Could work in a diamond, Cameron. Maybe Paul Pogba at the tip of that diamond. We're all ready for that exciting news. Paul Pogba behind Alexis Sanchez, Romelu Lukaku could work. I think Pereira should come into games where United are looking to dominate the opposition's defence. You're thinking what Pogba can do, what Fred can do on the ball, and Pereira could do on the ball to unlock a defence. All very progressive passes of the football. What I like from Pereira's ability to switch the ball from right central midfield to the left-hand side to Luke Shaw. Played that a number of times against Liverpool. Pogba, other way round, comes from left centre-back, out the way out to the right-hand side. Tactics.
Or he's going on loan.
Excellent stuff.
Honestly, what are United's chance of winning the league?
That comes in from Connor.
Or silverware.
I think there's more chance in winning a Champions League than winning the league this season. I think there's more chance in winning an FA Cup, a League Cup. So yeah, expect one of those to come back to United, because Mourinho loves a trophy. What made you support the Red Devils, David? Family thing, moving to Manchester, living in Manchester. I think it was just, going to Old Trafford, all the good stuff, really. And just
all the good stuff.
Yeah, enjoying it.
Generic good stuff.
Yeah, but
which
Old Trafford is special.
From Chelsea Football Club.
I should keep that to yourself, bro.
If Mourinho walked or was sacked, who would be your dream replacement? So by that, I think he means you've got any manager on the market.
Be tough. I'd probably go number one. I'd go Julian Nagelsmann. Progressive thinker, moves stuff around, starts with back threes, moves to back fours, moves with a 10, doesn't take a 10, has a defensive midfielder. Very, very smart. Positional play, the current trend of European football, going the correct way. Julian Nagelsmann would be the guy, but I'd like to see Zidane. Zidane would be so tasty. His flexibility at Real Madrid with a diamond 4-4-2, 4-3-3 was almost perfection. So Zidane, or of course Julian Nagelsmann. Old, experienced, or young and cool?
Young and cool.
Young and cool. Get some more questions in.
Moving on to the questions again.
Yeah.
Mourinho says he's confident one signing, at least, is coming in before the window shuts.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon it will be? Maguire, Alderweireld, Willian, or someone else?
I think it'll be someone else. I think there'll be a right curveball. I think we've seen with the signings of Delo and Fred that this summer United are going down that sort of other line. Maybe a bit better value. So I can't. With, of course, the sort of talk of Puel, the Leicester City manager, saying that they don't want to let Maguire go now because they can't replace him, with Toby Alderweireld being held hostage by Daniel Levy, and of course Willian saying today that he wants to stay at Chelsea. I think it's going to be another guy. Let's move on.
It's another curveball there. Do you think Mourinho deserves all the criticism he gets? No, you obviously did a podcast with Steve.
Yeah.
And that was interesting. There was a few saucy comments on that.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of you guys.
No.
But you sort of explained it there, but if you wanted to just give a brief description, does he deserve all the hate he gets?
No, I don't think he does. I think that it's a little bit blown out of proportion by the media. I think you've seen today in the papers that people have just gone at Mourinho today, like all the horrible papers that we don't really care about in the world that spread hate.
Tabloids.
All the tabloids that spread hate. So, no, I think it's... Yeah.
You don't. Alderweireld or Bonucci? This gets a lot of questions.
Bonucci. Absolutely Bonucci. Bonucci. But, of course, he's joining back to Juve, apparently. That move is done. Higuain going to AC Milan. Another centre-back, I keep forgetting his name, is going as well. Caldara? Caldara is going to AC Milan as well, a very talented 24-year-old centre-half. Bonucci to Juve. They're going to have Chiellini, Barzagli and Bonucci back in Turin with Cristiano Ronaldo.
So this is sort of a double question here.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think we should play 3-5-2 as our formation? If so, does that mean we would have to sell a midfielder or attacker? We have 7 midfielders at the moment, so maybe loan out McTominay. We've just covered that.
Yeah.
But, by the way, would you be a Jose out if he sold Pogba and or loaned out Pereira and kept McTominay and Fellaini? As that just shows us what he's thinking or lack of thinking.
No, I think I'm never going to be in a situation where I want the manager at my football club to be sacked. That's me as a fan. You know, I'm not a negative person. I don't want things to break down. I believe in what Manchester United have chosen in Mourinho. And I believe in his methods, and whether that is his methods, that's his methods. Whether that gets results, we've got to see at the end of the season. If it does get results, you know, he's completely right. And Mourinho is a winner. Champions League twice. You've got to give him time, you've got to give him belief, and I fully support him. The first part of the question was a 3-5-2. Could be very interesting, but it looks today, as United are going away for it, this looks more of a 4-3-3. I believe the 3-5-2 will be in certain games, in certain game states, in certain things, but I don't think it's going to be a common theme. And again, it keeps fluidity for Man United. Again, what Zidane did at Real, fluidity between formations. Mourinho needs to do that as well.
So, 2 more. How far into the season will it be before Mourinho falls out with Fred and plays Scott McTominay instead? He's very good at speaking Brazilian, I've heard.
3 weeks.
Brazilian, that's not even a language.
Portuguese, you bloody idiot.
So, there's just one more. Someone's just asked. Steven Gerrard is rushing to make Rangers signings before the SPL starts. Oh. Do you know much about Steven Gerrard?
No, not really, no.
Do you care much about Steven Gerrard?
Really. No,
Played for a good team though, didn't he?
Who, England?
Yeah, England. With Frank Lampard, the best English midfielder. Yeah,
it's complete rubbish. We all know it's Paul Scholes.
Anyway, we've got another one here.
Yeah.
Will Jose get sacked by Christmas because he is having a lot of trouble with his squad?
No.
Can you see it if results go wrong?
I don't think they will. I think there's, you know, the little things that we miss, like the tabloids report on all the bad stuff in all these press conferences. We forget that Jose said at the end of the last press conference, if we have these 5 signings that I wanted to make, I want 2 now. You know, now I'm probably only going to get 1. But I'm happy with the current squad. I'm happy with the guys, and we all continue to fight as we do. Like, there's still that in there. You forget that United came second last season. Like, United came second with the squad we have. We've bought 2 more players. We've improved the squad with 2 more players, and of course Lee Grant as well. But we bought Delo and Fred. We've improved. I still think we'll be competitive.
Something for me, obviously, I've just filmed a video. Go check it out tomorrow.
Not
link
yet.
In the description. Anyway.
Lazy, absolutely lazy.
I think you won't finish top 4, you know. I think you'll finish 5th. If you sign a centre-back, maybe top 4.
And that is why you should never follow Cameron on Twitter, because he's an idiot.
Anyway, this is my reasoning that you've got a lot of like toxic energy, I think, at the squad in the club at the moment.
Yeah, but where's that from?
Mourinho.
No, but
and the media.
So inside, the club. So basically, you said inside the club, where it's outside the club.
But like, the fans are outside because they believe in the media hype. Yep. But then, obviously, players go, "Oh, I don't read newspapers." Yes, you do, mate. You see it. Like, if you go out, if you go to Tesco or other supermarkets, as there are many supermarkets available.
What's your favourite supermarket?
Diabetes UK.
Okay, excellent. Well done. Right.
I'm not sure. Maybe Aldi, Asda, or Tesco.
Okay, cool.
But yeah. No, nice. Anyway, like I'm saying, when you walk in, all of the newspapers are just there facing you. You can read all the back pages. I'm sure Sterling has seen every single bad article.
Yeah, but does he take it? No, he ignores it.
If you're Pereira, for example, and Mourinho's slating you and stuff, it's going to get to your head. But whether you react to it or not, it's in your head.
But then he's not slating him. He was saying things that he could improve on in the press conference.
In a bad way.
But that was because it's taken in a bad way. You could be like, okay, what Pereira could have done
But when fan goes to the stadium, they all read the newspaper. They're going to be booing players.
They're not going to be booing. You don't boo at Old Trafford. You boo at Stamford Bridge, not at Old Trafford. Anyway, let's move on to another question.
What formation... Oh, we've just done this one. Oh, yeah. Right, okay, then. Well, I'll half it and be like, what formation / particular tactical instruction will dominate the Premier League next season? So, obviously, Conte came in with the 3-4-3.
Interesting. I reckon a 4-2-3-1 this season is going to be the business. from Arsenal. I think everyone's going to be really impressed with that. I think that'll be the one that will win the games in the top 6. I think it'll be aggressive, it'll be tenacious, and it will counter-attack certain teams like Chelsea, Spurs, and City will get broken down by that because it'll be physical in the centre of the park. And we have not seen that in the Premier League recently. We've seen a lot of fancy dancing. We've seen players that have got a lot of energy.
And they've just signed 2 centre mids as well that are both young and aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Lucas Torreira is going to be fantastic. You think like N'Golo Kante was the sort of hybrid of a player that was winning the ball back, not aggressive. Do you know what I mean? Like he's
smart.
Yeah, like smart, good at closing space down, good at winning tackles, but not like going to snap you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a 4-2-3-1 with 2 strong defensive midfielders.
Heard it first. Would you swap Martial for Willian and Marcus Alonso?
No.
You rate the kid, don't you?
I think Martial is a very wonderful. I don't really rate the 2 guys that you've mentioned, so I wouldn't swap for the talent.
Do you think we can challenge in every major competition this season if we can't sign anyone else?
Not the Premier League. I think the Premier League, you've got to evolve and you've got to step forward quite a bit.
The team that hasn't done that is Spurs. They haven't signed anyone or sold anyone.
That's the real worry for them. Yeah, it's weird. Not weird because kind of they've been doing that, but they have been getting like one player in that's like changes things or adds a different dynamic to their attack. And now we've not seen that. It is a little bit weird.
Will there be any features or anything at all this season to do with the newly formed women's team on this platform? I hope so, or it will just solely focus on the men's team.
I think I'll be doing some stuff with Man United, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully we'll be doing that. So yeah, stay tuned. That's the reason to go over to MUTV right now and get the stream on and sign up. Of course, checking the stream out as well.
Have us for the commentary.
Yes, we are the commentary team.
Who are your favourite United players of the last decade?
Park Ji-sung.
Give me 3.
Darren Fletcher. The third one's hard. I really like Carlos Tevez, but he shit on my parade. Patrice Evra.
Patrice Evra, nice one. Will the party ever end?
No.
No, of course it won't.
What happened to you on Saturday night, eh?
Oh, the party
never ended.
Got started and did not stop. Woo! Would you rather marry Lawrence McKenna or Adam Boltwood?
Oh God, that is a difficult. Probably Adam Boltwood. Lawrence McKenna, I imagine, would be
a naggy housewife or houseman.
No, he just wouldn't be around, would he? He works too hard, that lad. You never see him.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, great. They're both great guys. Anyway, yeah, Adam Boltwood. I'd marry Adam Boltwood over Lawrence McKenna.
Let's move over some YouTube questions then.
Yeah, and I will get up Instagram. Again, follow me at Statman Dave on Instagram.
If you go to Instagram, the chances are we'll probably see it more.
Yeah!
You know, I've got to scan all these questions.
How do I do this on Instagram? I'm so bad at Instagram. How do I find the questions?
Would you want to read out the questions and I'll find them here?
You find them here, yeah. Don't go into the DMs though, because there's some Filthman Dave stuff in there. Lawrence all day. That comes in from Ash. H96 again. That is what we're saying on this. That's fair enough, Ash. Why? Why would you pick Lawrence over Adam Boltwood? Get into the comments. Will Martial leave? I am not sure. Again, it looks like he's not come back to the pre-season tour after the birth of his kid. I understand that. Whether there was an agreement for Martial to come back, I don't know. But if I was Martial, I'd be flying back to the tour as soon as possible. How badly will Bale annihilate Shaw? That comes in from Sir Dragoon. It could be pretty bad. The boxing fight needs Statman. Matthew Jarvis, I agree with you. I could be the stats on the boxing match.
Let's get a hashtag going.
Yeah, hashtag Statman Dave.
Statman for boxing for Statman.
Boxing Dave?
We need
something punchier. Get in the comments. We need to create a hashtag so we can get this going viral.
Hashtag, you've created the hashtag.
Yeah. We need to think about this. Studio, come on, we need to think. We need a hashtag for
the boxing. Come on, brainstorm. Get the hashtags in the comments, and we'll choose the best one. Yeah. And then we hashtag that and tag the
absolutely True Geordie, Logan Paul, KSI, all the guys. Statman Boxing. Statbox Dave?
Statbox Dave.
That's got a laugh. That could work. That could absolutely work.
So there's your Instagram questions there.
Okay, excellent. There's a question that's just come in now, Sir Dragoon. Thoughts on Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr., from what I've seen footage-wise, very direct winger, good at getting to the byline, skillful, tricky, your classic sort of Brazilian forward that we're seeing coming through. We've seen, obviously, the likes of Robinho come through, Neymar come through. I'd say he's slightly different though, a little bit more direct, more of a winger than an inside forward. But yeah, I like him. Box Dave.
Box
Dave. Dave's Graves. Box Dave.
Box Dave.
Yeah. Hashtag Box Dave. Tagging KSI. Tagging the True Geordie. Tagging Logan Paul. And we'll get that absolutely trending. Hashtag dodge, dip, dive, man. Oh, I quite like that actually. That's quite cool.
Oh, maybe that one as well.
Let's go with the stat box, Dave.
It's short.
Yeah, short, punchy.
But shout out to Dom for that one.
Yeah, shout out to Dom.
Studio 68.
Yeah, I've just gone away from it. I've absolutely choked. Where do I go on to the DMs?
No. God's sake.
Stat box, Dave. Get that into the comments. Also, your questions.
We've got one on Instagram already.
Oh, nice. Good work, buddy.
Brilliant. There you are.
All right, so questions.
There you go.
Oh, got loads of questions on Insta. Lovely. Knock, knock.
With Darmian being United's only fit right back now, should he stick around?
No. Next.
Eminem or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Where will Newcastle finish in the Premier League?
13th.
Who has been the best player of United's pre-season so far?
Andreas Pereira.
Are you concerned by the lack of signings?
No.
Thoughts on changes made to the transfer market length in Premier League?
Stupid.
If United could only sign one more player this transfer window, who would it be?
Ronaldo.
How do you think Pogba will do this season?
Great.
Based on the squad that we have, where do you see United finishing in the league?
Second.
And Champions League?
Win it.
Which manager would you go for to replace Mourinho should he leave?
Julian Nagelsmann.
What is your best moment at Old Trafford?
Paul Scholes, semi-final.
What's your biggest weakness?
There's no weakness.
What's your starting lineup for the Leicester game?
Andreas Pereira, defensive midfield, 4-3-3.
Something popular in football now that will be outdated in 5 years' time. Match programmes.
Yeah, match programmes.
Outside of Andres, which young player can have a big impact this season?
Ethan Hamilton, I think, will become a force, and Diogo Dalot.
Who currently is our weakest link in the first team?
Me.
Biggest MUFC player of the season, biggest buy, and biggest bust.
Biggest buy, Dalot. Biggest bust, Lee Grant.
And biggest MUFC player of the season?
Me.
Did you read my Lopetegui manager report?
Not yet. Soon.
Prem top 6 in order.
Ooh.
Oh, we caught him out.
City,
that's a good question.
United, Liverpool, Arsenal,
Chelsea.
Spurs, Chelsea.
Oh, that's rubbish. Do you think Andreas will be given a chance this season? Could become a massive player for us in the future?
Yes.
Who do you think will be the top scorer in the Premier League?
Harry Kane.
Left back situation. Stuck with Shaw. Buy young promising player. Buy experience short term.
Buy Marcelo.
Pogba to get the number 10 shirt and Pereira to get the number 6.
Tasty.
Dodgeman Dave. Statbox Dave. Jesus. David Nurse from Ajax better than Willian.
Good signing. More potential. More
and
potential.
That's more. Get more in and we'll do another quick round.
That was tasty. I like that. I like that. I like that.
See him, you should get him on
Instagram.
The
yeah, exactly.
Never mind the stats.
Yeah. I'd take anyone on, to be honest.
Family friendly, Dave.
I'm just saying, you know, if anyone were to come out and call me out, I'm not going to back down from an opportunity like that.
What's wrong with Luke Shaw?
Not sure.
Thoughts on... Oh, for God's sake. Thoughts on Rojo potentially leaving?
Good.
Sanchez, Lukaku, Martial's front three if Martial develops.
Ooh.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua or Wilder?
Joshua.
And that's all we've got at the moment.
Oh, nice. That was...
Oh, we've got more. Mourinho in or out?
In.
Do you think United will win a trophy this season? If so, which one? Be realistic.
Champions League.
Statbox Dave.
Champions League. Champions League. Champions League.
And that's it. You know, get more in. Follow him at Statman Dave on Instagram, and you are more than likely to get a quick fire round with Statman Dave. We'll do that in 15 minutes from now.
We'll do another one
at 1:45, so 10 minutes. You know, so get them in, and we'll go through them all.
That is lovely stuff. Right, let's get back to the team news, guys. If you've not seen it, Manchester United facing the mighty Los Galacticos, Real Madrid, Champions League, 3 times winners in a row. Unbelievable tech skis from those guys. And we will get the team news right now when I find it once again. Here we go. Manchester United
both
setting up...
playing a 4-2-3-1, apparently.
Are they? Nice. Man United playing a 4-3-3, or it could be a diamond in midfield. Either way, so in terms of David De Gea in between the sticks, great to see him back. He didn't have the greatest World Cup, 7 shots on goal. I think he saved 6 of them, but there was a lot of course, crazy moments with Spain. Terrible in possession. Back 4, Darmian, Fosu Mensah, Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly with the captaincy. I love that. Eric Bailly was really good against Liverpool. Really love that.
Dave, that would have been class.
Which one, though? Which one do you think? Left, right-handed? This is why I'll throw you off. I'd be already winning the game. But anyway, Luke Shaw, left back. Big opportunity for him today against Gareth Bale. Can he perform? Into midfield. Could be a midfield diamond with maybe someone like a McTominay at the tip. But I expect it to be a 4-3-3. Herrera, Fred, McTominay, Andres Pereira, Mata and Alexis Sanchez as a forward 3.
For Real Madrid, I hear you ask. Is that what you ask? I hear it is. Casilla in goal, Odriozola, Vallejo, Sanchez de Felipe, Hernandez, Lorente, Valverde, What's his name? Vinicius
Jr.
That's it. It's very hard to pronounce. Celebos, Bale and Benzema. So Bale and Benzema. Gareth Bale, rumoured to have been going to United. Ronaldo goes, see you later transfer rumours, I'm staying at Real Madrid.
Yeah. Oh, well. You move on. You move on from players like Gareth Bale. He's flirted with United for far too long. It's time to be over. Could we also replace that, if that's all right? Move it on. We'll get another one down. That's what we're here today to do. Man United versus Real Madrid. 19
so let's talk
minutes
some
away.
Talking points before we get into the game.
Okay.
It's not 19 minutes away. It's 5 past 1 kickoff.
Oh, is it 5 past 1? Oh, the countdown's wrong, isn't it?
Well, I was told it was 5 past 1.
I thought it was 5 past 1 as well, but their countdown is absolute rubbish.
No, 20 minutes from now is
unbelievable,
5
Jeff.
Actually.
Yeah, I do not know.
A joke.
Ooh, question here from Ash that comes into our talking points. What do you think of Inter Milan next season with Vaselko now potentially?
Oh,
Vidal?
You want to hear about Inter Milan?
Do you think they'll line up with a 4-3-3, Vidal, Nangolan and Brozovic midfield? Well,
not yet.
We actually pre-planned this. This is poetry in motion. So
do you want to answer the question and then we'll move on to this?
Yeah, so first up, Inter Milan.
Whilst you ask that, I'm just going to go through
They are making some good signings. I think Vaselko was awesome at the World Cup. Like, seriously, probably my favourite player at the World Cup. So good at providing that width on the right-hand side. Vitally important for Croatia's attack. One of the reasons why Croatia got to the final. In terms of the signing for Inter Milan, wonderful. Atletico, of course, they've still got Juanfran. He's a big player there. They've also signed a fullback from Holland, from PSV, Santiago Aris. But Vaselko is really good. But I think he fell out with Diego Simeone, which happens. It does happen. But in terms of Inter Milan, so who they've brought in this summer, they've brought in Nangolan, they've brought in Martinez from Racing Club, another player that the clips I've watched of him, unbelievable striker. There was a pass that he did in pre-season to, I think it was to Candreva, played Candreva through, Candreva across to the main man Icardi. Icardi scored the goal, but unbelievable ball from Martinez, wonderful little talent. So Vaselko comes in, and then we have Asamoah, David as well. David, oh my gosh, I watched a lot of Lazio last season. David, so good on the football. Of course, Asamoah and Politano as well from Sassuolo, who's been looking good for the last few seasons. Inter Milan, fantastic business. But today, not even mentioned into the question from Ash, Tier 1, Damasio, is saying that Modric is open to a transfer to Inter Milan.
And Real Madrid are also considering it. That's big. That's money moves.
That is big. What makes a little bit of sense there is, obviously, Vaselko's there, Brozovic is there, Perisic is there.
Is that
a lot of players in those Croatian players.
Croatian link-up. Maybe someone was talking to Mr. Modric at the World Cup.
Ivan should have signed for United and brought Modric. But that's a big thing with United's midfield.
There's a lot of midfielders there, though, aren't they?
They are, yeah. But Modric, for United's midfield, again, today we're seeing a Herrera, Fred, McTominay. It will be probably Pogba, Fred and Pereira for the first game of the season. But if Modric was available to United, you've
kick out.
got to take him. It doesn't matter. Like, for me right now, he is the best central midfielder in world football. I think pre-World Cup, it was Toni Kroos. But Toni Kroos was so...
very early.
Yeah, and he was a little bit hot and cold. Like, he had really good parts of games, but he also had too slow on the ball, whereas Modric just ran the show, so energetic, I just love Luka Modric.
Nice to see De Gea, isn't it?
It's lovely to see De Gea back, but, didn't get far as well. So it's one of these things where Modric really stepped up, and I'd probably see them play, imagine having Nangolan, having Brozovic, having Modric in a midfield. Disgraceful.
So, Dave, what do you make of Fred being the number 10 in this game?
Could be interesting. That is, the other formation that we've seen is the diamond. I think Pereira would be at the base, McTominay, Herrera either side, and Fred would do the number 10. Quite interesting. Again, Deco played there for Mourinho in his first Porto team. Deco, quite a workman-like, industrious midfielder, but also very technically gifted, good at pressing, good at winning the ball back, X, Y, and all that the good stuff. So Fred's very good at breaking through midfield when he just wins the ball back. He's very energetic in pressing, and also very good at dropping and dictating the play. So it would be interesting to see him at 10, actually. I'd like to see that.
Wasn't he... Before he got drafted back to a CDM centre mid, he was a 10, wasn't he? For Shakhtar at one point.
No, when he came from Internazionale, I think it was, as a 10, and then was brought back by Lucescu, was brought back as a defensive player. Similar to Anderson at United. If you think Anderson at United, that's similar to Fred's transition, but a different player to Anderson. Anderson used to be at Porto, was so Ronaldinho-esque, it was a joke. Obviously broke his leg, dropped a little bit back, came a bit more tenacious, a bit more aggressive. Fred is aggressive but dictates the play really well. But as a 10 could work perfectly. Sort of Mourinho's Deco, let's say. And United having that midfield quality of maybe playing someone like, Sanchez, Lukaku, and then midfield diamond of Fred at the tip, Pogba, Herrera, Matic. That's ugly. But that's got quality in it as well, which is it's pretty nice. But good questions, guys. Good questions coming in.
What do you think Sarri will make up of Morata and William? Will he pick their performances up after underperforming last season? And how do you think Hazard will cope with Sarri's pressing?
It's going to be a really big thing for Hazard, that, firstly. I think that's a really interesting time.
He had to do it a bit under Mourinho, because Mourinho likes a defensive winner.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was kind of given a free ride because he was so good on the break. So that's going to be interesting to see whether Hazard can react. Question to you, though, like, as a Chelsea fan, we've watched quite a lot of the pre-seasons. I think Morata's been good.
I do. I think maybe not in the Perth game, he was a bit off it, but when he played against...
Yeah, the second game of the...
Inter,
yeah.
He seemed quite dangerous. He seemed like to get a lot of shots off as well. Like, he seemed like he was quite happy with the ball at his feet and then controlling it, taking a shot or trying to create chances. Like, maybe he's had a talk with Sarri, because there was talk about him wanting to leave.
Yeah.
You don't hear much of that rumour anymore. And I think that he might be staying, because Higuain's obviously gone on loan to AC Milan now. So I think that Sarri's obviously pulled Morata to a side and gone, you're right, mate. I think I'm going to start you this season.
I think what Morata maybe lacked with his build-up, he'll start to learn that. Learn that a lot under Sarri. Also, Batshuayi, again, another player that today has been reassured that he's going to be part of the plans again. Batshuayi was with Belgium, so he's only just come back. That's quite interesting. I think he's a wonderful forward, Batshuayi. And whether Morata may move to play as more of a winger that makes the runs in behind. Callejon did it really well at Napoli for him, where he had that balance where Insigne would come to the ball, Mertens would also drop to the ball, and Callejon would make the runs in behind. Maybe Morata could do that. He did it at Real Madrid, played wide. Could be an option for them.
So obviously another player that you've done a scout report on is Milinkovic Savic.
Oh, yes.
But there's reports that he might be going to Chelsea. Now, they've already signed Jorginho.
Yes.
And they've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming back after a brilliant World Cup. They've also got Fabregas, Kante, Bakayoko. Do we need Savic? Would you recommend him?
Savic is so good.
Who would he replace? So would he be like the number one creator?
So Ross Barkley's been really good, hasn't he, in your pre-season? Barkley's been really good.
Class.
A player that you could get fantasy football-wise on the cheap and potentially could do some damage.
Wow.
Could.
Someone's been looking at my fantasy
Could do some damage. They could again. But Milinkovic Savic is next level. Milinkovic Savic so technically gifted of moving in between the lines. He's a tall lad, looks like a target man, plays like a target man a bit. They can pump long balls to him, but technically so good with his first touch, bringing the ball down, playing in between the lines. First touch pass is absolutely fantastic. So again, a player that's dangerous when he's moving into the box, scored the most goals as a central midfielder in Europe's top 5 leagues last season, would be an asset for Chelsea.
Stats overload. Dave, do you think Sanchez was the best part of the Sanchez-Mickey swap? What are your thoughts on that? For me, even though my name's not Dave, I think that Mkhitaryan settled a lot quicker, a lot faster. And
Sanchez
performed better.
Yeah.
But I think Sanchez looks quite sharp now.
Sanchez looked really good in pre-season. I expect him to have a really good season. The thing with Mkhitaryan was like...
You were expecting like an instant impact in Sanchez.
Yeah, I think it was a shame letting Mkhitaryan go as well. Like I thought that start of the season when United were playing really well, it was Mata, Mickey, Pogba. That triangle was really good together, and you saw Pogba's form drop off a little bit when Mickey left, or when he was dropped out the side. Again, it was falling out in an analysis meeting. It happens in football, and again, sometimes you fall out with Mourinho, that's it, and that's fair enough because that's how he manages, and I'm always sad about that because I love Mkhitaryan. It was like Shinji Kagawa all over again, where I was a player that I'd watched from afar for so much and looked at this player and be like, oh, he's good. Like Paul Pogba in a way at Juve, like always watching Juve and Juve really good, I'd like to sign him. That happened. So it was just a bit, personally, it was a bit like a...
I'd like to sign it.
Stab in the heart, like Naby Keita joining Liverpool. Question coming in from one of the lads, I'm just going to have to scroll up to see who it was. McAllister21, why are you on Howson's Netflix, Dave? Because I had to look after his dog last week because he was on holiday. Great fun, and you want to watch some Netflix. Fun. So I watched a bit of Last Chance U season 3. Go and check it out. Top show. Also watched a bit of Power. Just had nothing to do. Glossop is in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing to do there. As a young lad wanting to go to the pub on the piss, can't go on the piss around there, can I?
Responsibly.
Unbelievable. But yeah, I was watching some good stuff.
Have you got any other interesting shouts of fantasy football, Dave?
Difficult because there's a lot of guys in this office that I've got a fantasy football league with, so I don't know whether to really reveal all my secrets. But we'll do a video on the Statman Dave YouTube channel before the start of the season. I think you should look at Wolves. You should look at Fulham. That's all I'm going to say.
Sorry, Dave, I'm just linking a few videos.
No, excellent. Good stuff. Do you rate Keita? I absolutely do. There's a video going out tomorrow on my channel about how Jurgen Klopp will set up Liverpool next season, where I wax lyrical about Naby Keita and his ability to carry the ball, win it back, play through balls, score bangers, take on people, absolutely everything. Do you think Hazard and Thibaut will do it?
Courtois.
Oh, Thibaut Courtois will do it at Real Madrid. I think
Courtois will. Hazard won't.
Excellent. Good work, Cam. Moving on to other things. Does anyone have a live stream to watch the game on Luis Mendoza MUTV? Hasn't kicked off yet, but go over to MUTV and check those guys out because they are absolute legends. Just seeing Sully on the camera. Me and Sully, lads.
Now, if you want to come over here, there's a beautiful I button.
Yep.
If you click on that I button, there's 2 polls you can fill in.
Okay.
And there's also a playlist of all your scout reports.
Oh, they're
so
good
if you want
videos.
to add them to your add later or watch later,
I'd watch those. They are.
Watch them later.
Spend a lot of time doing those scout reports.
And they're very good. And there's also a lot of Chelsea questions in here, so I was wondering whether you want to link the Chelsea video.
Oh, yeah, the Chelsea video. The Sarri, how Sarri set up Chelsea. Go check that out. It's a good, nice video in terms of
socket. Oh, there's
tactics.
a plug. Let's just plug that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you've got a plug.
Oh, plug. Plug it. Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Banter.
Excellent.
Statman banter.
Do that again and you're never coming on the stream ever again. But other stuff that's going to be coming down on the Statman Dave YouTube channel over the next few days, should we say? We're going to do a bit of a scout report on Callum Hudson-Odoi, Chelsea's 17-year-old left winger. So if you're a Chelsea fan, that's going to come out maybe either Friday or Saturday, given we're going to got some other stuff like 3 things we learned from the tour will be coming out, but also the Liverpool video tomorrow. Do you think Pulisic will join Liverpool and will benefit from the short term? I don't think Pulisic should join Liverpool. I think Liverpool have got such a good front 3 that he isn't going to start. What Pulisic would need right now is game time. And given that, you've got sort of those problems with a young player needs to play games, and Lucien Favre might not play him and might not be number 1 with like the likes of Marco Reus who's worked with before. You've also got people like Philip Max and those types of things. It's going to be quite interesting. Anyway, guys, the poll in the corner that you need to click on that's above Cameron's head, right there. Oh. Which position should United strengthen now before the window? Right midfield, centre back, or left back? Who are you voting for?
I'm on your channel, so I'm going to vote left back for you. Who are you voting for?
Centre back.
So that
no, I'm going left back. Yeah, no, I'm going to go left back. But that's weird. We both voted at the same time, and it's bad.
There you go.
We're cheating. Anyway, guys, keep getting your questions in. This
so
is
85% of you before the game at the moment think that United are going to win. They're going to beat Madrid, and it's between a left back and a centre back. So no one wants an attacker, Dave. Everyone wants.
No, I think that's right.
Shore up your defence.
Shore up the defence. I think we've got.
Shore up the defence.
That was a good one. I appreciate that. Toasted Bean, Pulisic to Wolves. That'd be really interesting.
Oh, someone's been asking for an update on Pulisic. Have you got one?
Pulisic, yeah, we were chatting about it before when you were doing the I button. Don't worry about that. We've also got other questions coming in. Thoughts on Grimaldo? Do you think he'd be a good signing for United and be a future in the future and solve our left back problems? Yes, I actually like Grimaldo quite a bit. He's a very good left back in terms of skillful, quick. Technically good at going forward, hits a good free kick. I can't remember which game I watched. I just watched Benfica last season one time, and he was the standout player for them in a way. And again, there's not a lot of good fullbacks at the moment in the world football. Like, I mean, creme de la creme fullbacks. Arguably your best strategy, instead of spending 50 mil like Man City do, is kind of go to those, sort of younger players like a Delo, like a Grimaldo, even like a Timothy Fosu-Mensah and get him go playing either left back, right back, whatever. No, these are the things that I think teams should do right now is invest in fullbacks and youth fullbacks, because your Kimmiches, your Marcelos, your David Albas, your Jordi Albas, there's not that many of them. So it's difficult to sign. That's why Alexandro's being so difficult to go through, because there's not that many of those centre-backs. So we've got some more quick fire rounds.
I think it's past Q2, like we said.
Okay.
And we've got a few more quick fire questions coming in on Instagram. Right. Make sure to go and answer the questions on Instagram.
Yep.
Thoughts on Rojo potentially leaving?
Good.
We've already done the top 6. What is wrong with Luke Shaw?
Not sure.
Do you think United will win a trophy?
Yes.
McTominay or the ladies?
The ladies?
How long until we can afford to sack Cam to afford a minibar?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, thank you. Tell Howson I want my Studio 68 shirt. It's been 3 weeks.
Oh, bloody Stephen Howson. Stephen Howson, what a joke.
Should MUFC sign me? PS, love your work, so underrated.
Yes.
Who should be United's last summer signing?
Marcelo, if possible.
Will we sign Sandro or Maguire?
No.
Man United top goal scorer?
Lukaku.
Should we sign Gary Goals?
Yes, get Gary Goals in.
Is Stephen Howson a fraud?
Yes.
Who has the best beard at Full-Time Devils?
Adam McCullough.
Me. Even though I don't work there. Look at this. If we can only sign one, Sandro or Maguire. This is
Sandro.
Favourite player in between the Ferguson and Bobby era?
Ferguson and
Bobby Robson. Busby era. What you said, Bobby Robson then?
Bob Busby or?
Busby.
Well, that's before my time, to be honest. I was born in 1990, so I pretty much saw Fergie.
You said 1960 the other day. Is that going
100 likes, 100 more likes on this in the next 2 minutes, and I will backhand Cam right in the mouth on the stream.
We're not allowed that.
We all do that.
No, we're not. Would Mina be a good signing?
No.
Give us a dab. Oh, wow. Usually we ask for likes. Europa League winner, Chelsea. Will we sign both? No. Will we sign both Sandro and Maguire? No.
No.
Maguire or Bonucci?
Bonucci.
Fossey should stay at United.
Yes.
Player of the season for this upcoming season?
Ooh. Pogba.
How good is Sean Dyche, and how do you think Burnley will do this season despite not signing anyone?
If I were Burnley, go for the Europa League, sack off the Premier League.
Do you think Tahith Chong can make it to the top level?
Yes.
If you could sign anyone, who would it be?
Ronaldo.
Who's going to get relegated?
Cardiff City, Huddersfield, Brighton.
Could Mandzukic be out of the blue signing?
Oh, that'd be great.
Who will finish higher, Everton or West Ham, and why?
Everton, Marco Silva's better manager than Pellegrini.
Is it true Howson can fit in your shed? Big box Dave.
No, big shed I'd need for that.
Opinions Di Marzio reporting that Modric could join Inter Milan.
Wow.
Most disappointing team in the Prem this next season?
West Ham.
Who do you think made the best signing so far in the Prem?
Liverpool.
Do you rate Mario Icardi, and would you have him as cover?
Yes, but he's an absolute son of a gun.
Oh, I like that.
Not a great guy.
Friendly.
Not a great guy.
Juve versus United in the Champions League final.
Oh, yes.
R.I.P. Bobby Robson.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bobby Robson.
Have you liked the video yet?
Yes.
Have you? Oh, wow, hello. Oh, we've done it. I think Chelsea will get a Champions League position.
No.
I agree.
No, incorrect.
Will you be on the kickoff this year with Brian?
Yes.
Breebury. Mbappe or Neymar?
Mbappe.
How many goals will Lukaku score?
30 in all competitions.
And wait there, we've got a few more. Do you have Ligma?
No. Ninja died of that, so let's not mess around.
When you played, what was your favourite position when you was fit back in the day?
I love playing centre forward.
when you were fit.
Nah, yeah, he's done injured.
Dude, he's done you there.
Yeah, he's done me there. Fair play.
Is the height of Angel Gomes a worry for United? Most technical a player at the academy, however.
No.
Still only
not a worry.
6
Not worry. No.
Herrera's standing captain.
Tasty.
How will Kennedy do as Newcastle's main man?
Great. Real good. Seriously. Love Kennedy.
Is Lukaku better than Drogba? No.
Yes.
Best fantasy player to use?
Harry Kane.
Back to the Lukaku Drogba. Lukaku learnt off Drogba.
Yeah, that's why he's a better player. And Thierry Henry. And, of course, Mourinho.
He hasn't picked it up in the finals like Drogba, though.
I can't wait to meet Lukaku.
If he adds that, then he might be. But
yeah, fair enough.
Came from Chelsea.
Drogba only scored over 20 goals in the Premier League once. Lukaku.
Could Jose be sacked by September? Get your questions in on Instagram. We'll read them straight away.
You never know what's going to happen in the world of football, guys.
How long will Jose be at United?
20 years.
What's your favourite animal?
Meerkat.
Meerkat?
Yeah, you not see them like.
Jesus Christ.
They're like pack animals,
dogs
aren't they?
Like this as well.
I like the teamwork of meerkats. Like a snake comes,
teamwork.
They're like, lads, it's kicking off here, lads. Everyone's got to get out now. Big snake's coming over.
All right, mate.
All right. Yeah. Like, see, and then they work together, and they all like going.
But I think dogs. Like, I've seen a video on Twitter. One of them has like bladder problem. This Labrador goes up, rings the doorbell, and then the owner opens the door because the husky's too scared to say, "Look, I need a wee."
Mm.
I mean, that's.
There's other dogs I've met that are very different to that.
Thoughts on Sankt Tosun?
Does the what?
Sankt Tosun? Coast? You know, Statman Dave on Twitter, get your questions
Everton paid far too much money for him, to be honest.
Did you ever play academy? Did he ever play academy? Are you joking?
No. I used to play rugby, though. University.
There you go. University rugby. What position? Fly off?
Flanker.
Oh.
I also played 8, centre.
That's on the outside of the scrum for people that don't know.
Yeah. I basically cheated. That was my game. I just cheated. That was it, really. Dark arts.
Who's got a better beard, Lawrence or Brian?
That's a difficult one. Brian.
Favourite player in the Prem, not at United?
Ooh, thinking of
Ruben Loftus-Cheek, yeah?
Naby Keita now, probably.
Dave, how many subs for you to get a tattoo of you saying "Filth Man Dave"?
2 million.
2 million. I need to get that overnight. Shaw or Young?
Young.
Hazard's a BTEC matter. No, he's not.
Yeah, correct.
Pogba's number 10 shirt next season.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I like that.
Martial or Rashford?
Rashford.
Shaw or Young again?
Young.
Slabhead or out of here?
Slabhead.
Who's scoring today?
Sanchez.
Who do you? Oh, I'm not reading that one. Who do you think? What do you think will be the biggest surprise player? Have you seen the one I'm not going to read?
Yeah, let's not read that one. Who's the biggest surprise player of what?
This season.
This season in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm just lost for thoughts
Ruben
at the moment.
Neves?
Yeah, Diogo Jota.
Yeah. Martial or Rashford? Who has a higher ceiling?
Rashford.
Do you actually enjoy watching Jose's style of football?
I just like football.
He just likes football.
I used to enjoy Mourinho when he was at Inter Milan. That was so disgusting, but so good.
Will the party ever end?
No. We know the party's never going to stop.
Can you beat Cam in a fight?
Yes.
No, definitely not.
Look at me.
We're on the undercard next year.
Kill you.
Next year we'll be on the undercard.
I've got, I'm one of those guys that potentially in a situation like that, I'd be very good in those situations.
Cam or Dom?
Dom. Dom. 100% Dom. See you later, mate.
I need the bees.
If you want to check out Cam, his channel's in the link in the description below.
Thoughts on Ben Mee?
He's good.
Can I have another water, please?
At least said please this time.
Do you think work rate is the most important trait at Jose's United?
I think work rate
Does he value that the most?
Work rate is the most important thing in football.
Favourite United goal of all time?
Paul Scholes' Barcelona semi-final. We answered that before, but that was a banging goal. I sat behind it, so basically I saw it bounce up and Paul Scholes hit it away and killed it. Oh, amazing. What a game that was.
Liverpool or City? Neither, yeah. Can we get Pochettino away from Tottenham?
Yeah, maybe. Fergie Poch are good buddies.
How far will Burnley get in the Europa League?
I reckon they could do quarter-final, semi-final. If they put all their eggs in that basket, and I'd do that. If I were Burnley manager, I'd get relegated to get that far, because that would be historic for them.
Bowley or Bailly?
Who, Bowley?
Bowley.
Oh, Bowley from Wolves. I'd go Bailly.
If Howson and Chujori had a fight, how much would it affect the Earth's gravity?
A little bit.
Opinion on Love Island?
I got into it a bit, but then I got bored.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you happy with the winners?
No, I started to hate them all. They're all little snakes, a lot of them.
Snakes.
Apart from Danny and Jack.
They won?
Yeah, they were actually...
You just said you don't like the winners?
No, apart from the winners, I like Jack and Danny and the rest of them, which is horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Thoughts on Leon Goretzka?
Oh, wonderful player.
Can you do the shoot dance for the views?
What is the shoot dance?
What's the shoot dance? Oh,
Yeah. I don't know how to do it.
Abdul's doing it off camera.
It's like that.
Oh, that?
Yeah, that's the trick. Should know that.
We'll practice it. If we get to 1,000 views, we'll put a video out on Instagram.
1,000 views.
1,000 views, sorry, 1,000 likes.
How many followers do you need? If we get to 3,000 followers
on Instagram,
we'll put out a video to do the shoot dance.
Yeah.
Now let's get back to the questions. Would you bring back Adnan Januzaj?
No.
Why?
Bad attitude.
Okay. Favourite clothing brand?
Farah.
What? Oh, you shot. Dream signing that isn't Ronaldo. In caps, that isn't Ronaldo. You sent that in twice. All right, Dom, calm down.
I'm trying to think. Who would be dream signing that wouldn't be Ronaldo? Dybala would be good. I'd like to see Dybala at United. Wonderful technician. Bonucci would be a dream signing.
Realistic dream signing.
Casemiro would be a dream signing.
Adidas or Nike?
Oh, Adidas, that's not a mess about.
I was in a Nike advert. The best league that people don't watch.
Serie A.
Will you go on the American tour next season?
Hopefully.
Just a few follows there, thank you. Is Luke Shaw the laziest United player ever? Before pre-season he was, wasn't he?
But at the same time, I'd like to go on the smash with Luke Shaw. That'd be sick. Luke, call me.
You have to call me, and then I'll
call me.
United team from '99 or 2008?
2008.
Favourite airline?
I'll tell you what, Wizz Air. Don't ever fly on Wizz Air. Came back from a festival last year from Romania. Went to Untold, great festival. Honestly, the flight back, I thought I was going to die. One of those dodgy flights where you really fear for your life.
Do you think Lingard should become assigned as a playmaker at times to improve his game in deeper positions?
No, I like his movement.
What's his role at the moment?
He's the guy that moves around, receives it in areas where you don't want him to receive it.
Space,
little pockets, pass and move, perfect United type of player.
Favourite manager, and you can't say Jose Mourinho.
Ferguson.
Maya on a free transfer?
On a free, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, where's he going?
There's each one's out, I think. We get to back to the questions on YouTube. People are getting mad that I'm like we're not seeing questions.
Should we do one more quickly?
We've got Cleverson or Jemba here. Roy Carroll or Thomas Kuszak. Roy Carroll for that goal that he conceded that wasn't a goal. That was great.
Read this out and I'll buy a figure of you. Someone's got a figure of you now.
Oh, sweet.
I've sent in 20 questions. Love you, Dave.
No, thanks. Good work, Jax. Let's get the team news. Let's get the team news, guys. Have you not seen it? Manchester United.
Team in Europe.
Oh, there's got to be some teams that I don't watch. I only watch good teams. I make a point of only watching good teams. Like, that's my thing. Because I need to enjoy football. Like, watching bad teams is just terrible.
What do you think of Huddersfield Town for the season?
I think they're going to get relegated, honestly. I don't think they're in the right position at the moment.
Most unexpected player next season, mine is Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko's
Get your questions into YouTube now.
Yeah, hot and cold Yarmolenko, unfortunately for me. I think Felipe Anderson will do better than Yarmolenko. But Man United team news, let's talk about that because we are moments away from kick-off. David De Gea in goal, Darmian, Fosu Mensah, Eric Bailly, Luke Shaw as a back four, Herrera, Fred McTominay midfield, then Pereira, Mata, Sanchez as a front three.
Moving on to Real Madrid, you've got Casillas in goal, Odriozola, Vallejo, Sanchez, De Felipe, Hernandez, Llorente, Valverde, Vinicius Jr, I'm just trying to say it really fast, but I can't.
So it's like Ceballos. So it's not Ceballos,
Bale and Benzema.
Yeah, tasty.
Two strong teams.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see Vinicius Jr. actually.
I'm quite sad that you're not starting Twanzebe.
Yeah, same. They've got all the players around Madrid.
Guy, I'd like to see him. I've never seen him play.
Technical, not progressed at all. Where
Isco could come on. Toni Kroos, Keylor Navas, Danny Carvajal, Nacho, Lucas Vasquez, Asensio.
Big bench for Real Madrid today, guys. Big bench.
Strong bench. Almost double your bench, but the players are walking out now. We'll get that timer sorted for you soon.
Lambie10 saying Huddersfield Town staying up. If you believe that, I'm going to get on that bandwagon as well. I love Zanka. What a centre half he is. Lovely stuff. Most Premier League assists for Manchester United in 2018-19. For United, Paul Pogba. For the Premier League, I think Kevin De Bruyne once again. It's not Ceballos. Is
it not Ceballos? Ceballos?
Ceballos. All right. Daniel Ceballos. But United could be a diamond in midfield as well. That's the other thing we're talking about. Fred could be at the tip of a diamond. Taking the sort of deco role. Again, we saw Porto play a 4-4-2 diamond when they won the Champions League.
Game's about to kick off and we've got 208 likes. Keep smashing that like button because at 1,000 you have the chance to win a shirt of this season of your choice. Oh, it's backhand at 200.
Say again?
Oh, 12 likes for a backhand.
You just got to take it. It's not going to be hard.
12
it's going to be
likes.
12 more likes for a backhand to Cam's face. And there's we're going to go. Man United appears. MUTV has got them as playing as a diamond. Fred at the tip. That could be quite tasty. Lovely stuff. Players for Real Madrid that you want to look out for. Theo Hernandez, Bale, Benzema.
Vinicius Jr. going for
Vinicius Jr.
40 mil?
Yeah, 40 mil.
It's like 16. Well, he's
mad.
not 16, but like he's ridiculously young.
Vallejo was awesome in the under-21 tournament I watched a few seasons ago. Really good at centre-half.
Quite an unexperienced back four, so you could exploit that.
Really could. Alexis Sanchez's movement's been really good getting him behind so far in pre-season, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Where's the backhand?
I think we got...
It'd be harder.
Do you want to do it again? Just like... No, do it.
I don't need to cry.
It's worth the views.
You may cry.
It's worth the views.
He's crying. He's like, Man United just about to kick off. Maybe a 4-4-2 time. Coming out with Juan Mata, Alexis Sanchez, and Fred.
You've got to get that to 300, and I get to do it back to Dave.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely.
No, absolutely not. 500 likes, and you can do it back to me.
They only had 100 to do for me. 400 likes, and I get it back to Dave, and you can clip it up and send it to your gran.
Why would your gran want to see that?
Because she knows who we are.
What's your gran like, though? Does your gran like violence?
Not my gran, their gran.
Okay.
Or your dad, or your sister, or your dog, or your brother, or...
All the good people
or
in your
send
life.
it to us on Twitter and we'll retweet it.
That's the big one. That is the big one. Rodrigo is the next baller coming out of Brazil. He's already signed for Madrid. Just can't move until he's 18. Interesting. Yeah, again, he's someone that's popped up on Reddit. Soccer, great place to get your football news, seriously. Cuts out all the bullshit. But yeah, again, he looks like a really good little player.
Some people may say.
Oh yeah, all the crap you basically get ranked, don't you, by the good things you share? So all the rubbish just in the absolute bin. I've put £90 on United to win. Should I cash out? Adam, you are
let it go.
Adam, you are a crazy man. Let it roll. Let it roll. No, you got to let it roll.
We'll update you throughout the stream of what you need to do. Stop #StopCam abuse. 400 likes and I get to do it back, and then we're even. You know.
How far behind are we on MUTV? We're currently looking at Juan Mata's beautiful beard and hair combo.
Kicked off yet. It should be kicking off in a minute. You know, MUTV, maybe they just need to get that, what's it called? You know, the gold HDMI from the camera to the stream?
The cam link.
Obviously, their stream's behind. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, United, just about to kick off.
Well with the shorts, someone has noticed.
It's nice, isn't it? I like that. It's a good combination. Slips down very well.
We are about to kick off. The referee is looking at his watch. Oh, Gareth Bale giving a cheeky smile.
Has he got a pound sign with his E?
David De Gea's had a haircut. I don't like it. Do you like mine?
Get into the comments. Do you like Cam's hair? Yes or no?
And like the video. It's kicked off.
So United here.
Wow, did Madrid know it kicked off? Because they just stood still.
Chilling for it. Just trying to look at the team lineup so far. Looks potentially like United maybe continuing with the back three, maybe?
Yeah, it does.
Scott McTominay maybe at centre-half.
I'm quite upset not to see Tuanzebe, to be honest, after watching all your pre-season games.
Yeah, he's been good.
A foul straight away.
It honestly looks like Scott McTominay is playing as a left centre-back in a back three. This is absolutely crazy.
Mental.
Crazy, crazy stuff. We'll probably have a look at the One Football app and see what they're saying about it. Seeing whether they're going to enjoy the stream. But yeah, it looks like Scott McTominay at centre-half. Could be interesting. Fred, more of a right central midfielder. Pereira sitting in front of the back three again. Lovely ball out.
How's he there?
Lovely, lovely stuff there. Do you want to click on that and see what it is? Mute that goddamn thing. Eric Bailly, back of the back three, centre of that, plays a lovely ball up to Nzebe. What I've enjoyed about Pereira is his ability to control from the base, arguably playing as a regista, a deep line player.
Just a preview.
Interesting. Sort of playing as that deep line playmaker and sort of controlling the tempo of the game of football. He just lost the ball to Ceballos through midfield. Great challenge there from Fred. That's what you'll see from Fred. Wins the ball back really, really well. From watching Shakhtar Donetsk, that's what he did quite a lot. Frequently would get in situations where he'd press or he'd react to a bad touch and get over. Just chips the ball long there. Juan Mata, Alexis Sanchez will win it back. Fred again, back on the ball. Sanchez has looked so good in pre-season. Ball over the top for Darmian. Darmian with a terrible first touch.
And that is... did he get a corner? Or did he... No, obviously not.
Absolutely rubbish. But it does look like Scott McTominay in the back three.
Strange.
Interesting, though, because Scott McTominay was a striker, was an attacking midfielder, dropped in central midfield, defensive midfield by Mourinho. Now, a centre-half. I like this. I like this tactics. Lovely, lovely stuff from Mourinho. Again, you want to see the flexibility. Young players sometimes don't have a position, and it's quite interesting that Scott McTominay's playing it here right now. I'm quite, interested to see. Lovely little play there from Herrera, Fred, rolling the pressure, moving to a situation where he can get out of the press. Very much looking like a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 from Real, 4-3-3. Vinicius Jr on the left-hand side, Bale on the right-hand side. And again, Fred receiving it with pressure. Lovely little body feint, forward pass. That's what you'll see from Fred. Loving it already from Fred. Been fantastic. Sanchez bursting behind Vahello. And it's a foul. Looking good. Good start from United. What are you guys thinking about it, about the game so far? Is it exciting? Are you Dave, I have a spider in my room. How do I take it out? Go and get yourself a
jab man.
Don't kill it, because spiders are very important for the ecosystem.
Not jab man, glass man.
Yeah, glass man.
And paper.
In the glass, ship it out, see you later. So you can chill, watch the stream and watch Manchester United win this game.
I love your commentary. It breaks the game down so well.
Cheers. Shout out to all you guys as well, the 419 guys. Cheers, Bradley Crawford, you absolute legend.
Please get rid of Darmian, absolute garbage.
I agree. That and then Sanchez switching the ball out to him. Couldn't even bring the ball under with the first touch. You missed that, Cameron. It was, saw a bit of it. Yeah, terrible. Terrible stuff.
Someone has said, Hoover the spider.
Don't Hoover the spider.
What I've seen is Fred is he's really good under pressure.
He is. Ash, he's a player that likes to...
Madrid looking a bit shaky here, just by the way.
Good pressure from United. Again, something that's massively improved. But Fred likes to move in and out of little areas to receive, but when he receives it, he'll always sort of understand whether if there's someone behind him, play a bounce pass back, or if there's an opportunity to roll and spin, we'll go for it. But usually he's quite safe in possession, which is good. And then when the opportunity arises to play forward, he'll play forward. That's why I'm so excited about him. That's the weird thing about this, because United bought 2 unknowns. People are a little bit like, oh, these players are rubbish. But Fred, honestly, technically gifted. If linked to Manchester City, if Pep Guardiola likes central midfielder, they're usually pretty decent, but was signed by Mourinho. Rejecting them. Second player to do that after Sanchez. Lovely stuff. Man United winning a throw-in. Deep inside the Real Madrid half. Darmian will trot over and absolutely Larry lob it into the box. But yeah, it's moved now. We've got it on the 1-football app. Again, another lovely little app. The 3-5-2 played again. This is looking like a bit of a trend. Mourinho arguably wanted to play this system in last pre-season and continue it through the year, but we're seeing it now. Again, a 3-5-2. Sanchez, Mata up front. McTominay ball in the box. Juan Mata in behind.
Why did he control that?
Wasn't offside. Crazy stuff.
I think what Mata's got to do there is don't bring it down, just volley it. Yeah.
I think that you either got that or good lovely movement from Juan Mata there. Drops the shoulder, slips inside, gets around. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, Man United 3-5-2. Fred, Herrera in midfield, Darmian, Shaw, McTominay at centre-back. I am loving this from Mourinho.
Maybe that's where McTominay's going to fit in the new season.
Mate, this is the thing with players like McTominay that develop quite late. He grew, 12 inches in like a year, and had a lot of growing problems, was out injured for a while, but you don't know where the best position is. And we know McTominay's good in the air, good at reading the play, good at winning tackles. Maybe McTominay as a centre-back could work quite tasty. Yeah, go for whatever, Cam. Let's just do that. Let's eat it. Let's be victorious. Make sure to like that goddamn video. Subscribe if you're new to me, of course, Statman Dave. What do you think of Marcelo Bielsa as Leeds manager? I love that. I love Marcelo Bielsa. What a manager. What a guy that just loves, he loves football and plays it in such a brilliant style, aggressive pressing. I think the only problem I have with that is if they've got a small squad, they're really going to start to struggle under Bielsa in a season that's got 48 games like the Championship does.
As I found out on Football Manager.
Going to be crazy. Yeah, Cam, of course, there was a challenge where Cam had to get Barnsley promoted and had to follow him on Twitter. He failed, so has to clean the office for 3 weeks in a row because he's a failure. Don't fail, guys. Don't fail.
We won't mention what you did today then, will we? How you rage quit yours.
I didn't rage quit it. I can't get on a game at the moment.
I didn't rage quit. I just rage quit.
I just don't fancy it. I don't know what it is. I just don't, I'm kind of done with this one. You know what I mean? It's not exciting me anymore.
Like FIFA, basically, for everyone.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? When you get to the end of a FIFA year, you're just I'm just sat this off, lads. I've done well with United. I bought.
Thoughts on how Lampard will do managing Derby?
Very well. From the footage I've seen.
I think he's basically picked up everything he's learned in the actual game from being one of the best midfielders in the world for 10, 20 years, since he was about 8 years old.
Let's be a little bit honest with ourselves, Cam.
Okay, 12.
Real Madrid in here, though. Ball across the box. Near post.
Put that in the basket.
Karim Benzema near post. Probably should have scored.
Put that into a basket. Spoken to every other manager he's played under. Put that in the basket. Read some books. Put that in the basket. Gone to the checkout. Beep. And put that into Derby.
Oh dear. That was a situation there for Manchester United. Frank Lampard will be good. I think he'll be a good manager for them. But there was a situation there where...
Madrid on the overlap.
Yeah, we had a bit of an issue.
Overloaded the right wing. And you were just like, I don't know what to do here.
Tactics, absolute tactics. The Cam's chatting there.
McTominay not knowing what to do there as a centre-back. Not a usual position. Does he follow the man? Does he stay central and the left-back go forward?
Yeah. I think kind of the problem, again, with playing the 3-5-2 against the 4...
It looks quite open in the centre-mid as well, to be honest.
That's kind of a problem.
You need to, if you're playing the 3 triangles, you move together.
Try and be a bit more compact.
Look at it, it's like a line, not really.
Odriozola as well was the guy that was overlapping again. You kind of need your wide players to work, you need your midfielders to work, you need Luke Shaw to be a little bit better in a defensive sense there. Didn't make a decision, again, a little bit of a problem for him going forward. Juan Mata, though, bringing the ball down in the final third. Can Alexis Sanchez get it? Yeah, he can, but it's one back.
Who's your prediction for United's Player of the Year this season, Dave?
I think Pogba, if he stays, or Sanchez, actually. I just said Pogba before. I actually think Sanchez a bit more. Looks very good in pre-season. Looks like hungry, you know, like the old Sanchez that we saw at Arsenal when he was really up for things. That's kind of the Sanchez that is the guy that we're seeing. Already loving Fred. This is what Fred is. I ranted and raved about him. I told you guys that Fred is sick. He is looking good already. Very composed on the ball, unlike Andreas Pereira. Yeah, he's sort of interchanging with Pereira at times.
He's
lovely.
Not too deep, but he's the second man.
Look at this turn. Under pressure, receives it. 3 guys on him. Rolls out, wins a foul. Beautiful.
That's amazing.
Fred just rolling pressure in central midfield. Yeah, like, I'm just too good for these guys. Real Madrid.
Real Madrid who?
3-time Champions League winners. Who? They had pressure from Llorente.
Watch his step over here, like...
I've seen him do that before.
You've seen me do that?
I've seen him do that against Nangaland. When Roma played them, Nangaland was playing as a 10, but like an aggressive ball-winning 10. And he did that move where he it's like a step over and then you come back on himself to play out pressure. Seen that before, Cam? Interesting football. Lovely stuff. You all right?
Yeah, just something like that.
All right, cool. Hurry up then. People are waiting for your commentary.
Obviously. So here we have the hello. Into Benzema. Benzema gets a flick. It's stopped. Fred on the ball. What a completed pass. Mata with the ball over the top. It's Sanchez doing a few key cuts. Sanchez cuts inside. Passes it to Mata. Great play. Mata into the box. He shoots. Gets a shot away, but the keeper saves.
Football. Good football there for United. Fred being the sort of architect of that move. Lovely touch. Lovely ball into the feet of Sanchez. Bit of interplay with Sanchez and Mata. Chance on goal.
Only tuned in now, expect United to win this if I'm not mistaken. First pre-season game for Madrid. Hope McTominay does well here. What formation do you think will be dominant this season?
I think the 4-2-3 one we mentioned before. I think United's going to be so interesting with United in terms of how they set up and how they evolve as a side and what they kind of do, because a 3-5-2 could work in the Premier League. Like, it works. We've seen Hoffenheim do it so well under Nagelsmann. It does work as a system that you can play throughout. But it's like getting the right components. I think Pogba, Matic, Fred, or Pereira, Fred, Matic, Pogba, could work really well in the Premier League. And I think that's something that I'd like to see.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see. What are you saying? Have we got any tweets in?
Let me have a look. I will have a look.
Have a look on here.
Got a few Twitter retweets.
Maybe Instagram. See if there's more hype on Instagram.
Oh, there'll be lots of more hype. Oh, there is. Let me get to where we were before. Here we are. What year was the best United kit, Dave?
Oh, good one. Honestly, I like this year's one.
Yeah?
I love the green and yellow one.
Oh, Adam Evans, baby.
Oh!
Is it true Howson needs reinforced trousers in case he bends down too quick?
Adam, it is completely true.
It's definitely true. We'll use that fibre again. Thoughts on Sarri's physiology?
Physiology?
I'm guessing by that he means, what's it called? Will, you said it to me in my video yesterday for Eddie Howe's...
It's philosophy.
Philosophy, that's what
it's philosophy, yeah, really, really good. Fast, quick passing football, lovely, lovely stuff, and I think that Sarri will do very well in the Premier League.
Adam, obviously on Instagram, is it true Howson has to live in a bungalow for safety reasons?
Yes, that's also true as well. All these things are true today, guys. You know, all the rumours are being
Would Jurak Hunt
bunked.
be a good option for right wing?
Who, sorry?
Jurak Hunt.
I think that's a joke.
It doesn't make sense.
You're right, cunt.
Oh, he's got us there.
He's got you. I knew that was a joke. That's why I was not reading that one out. I couldn't work it out because I needed to think on the spot. But yeah. Yeah. This is a family-friendly stream.
Did you get that?
That is just filth. Absolute filth.
You don't get it?
I get it.
Well, I just read them all out. Family friendly.
Absolutely unbelievable. Not good at all.
His name is Hard Man. Jesus Christ.
He's an hard man. He's an hard man. And he thinks you are a...
I get it now.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame, Cam.
No, that's not me. I am diabetic.
Excellent stuff. In the game, though, Manchester United 0, Real Madrid 0. 13 minutes gone. We're going to be doing these through the season as well in the Champions League. Statman Dave YouTube channel is going to be the place for the Champions League. We're going to dominate the Champions League. We're going to become the hub of all Champions League content. I got them. Well played, Will Hardman. Well played, lad. You did very, very well there. Congratulations. Naughty boy, but decent bants.
Favourite season of all year? Of the year?
Ever?
Spring, summer, fall or winter?
Winter. I love skiing. Qualified ski instructor, aren't I?
Yeah, I can ski. Intermediate.
Yeah, but...
Canada. Black Diamond runs. But you've never done that, have you?
I'm a qualified...
You ever been to Canada?
I trained in Canada to become... I'm a Canadian-level ski instructor.
Louise?
I went to Whistler.
Never heard of it, mate.
Well, the only one of the best places you ever go skiing.
Asensio or Isco?
Asensio.
Can you name Man United's last 5 number 7s?
If we tried, probably, yeah. Owen. Beckham. Valencia. Ronaldo. Sanchez. There you go. Nailed it.
How much is Pickford worth?
Lots of money. Nah, he's okay.
All Champions League games or Manchester United?
All Champions League. We are the Champions League hub. Last year, we started doing it in the semi-finals or no quarter-finals. Unfortunately, United knocked out there. We'll probably do maybe one United game, one normal game. We'll do maybe one of the positive. We're basically just going to do the best game possible, and you guys can vote for it on my YouTube channel. Again, we're going to do a lot of user interaction type stuff this summer, where basically we'll do every week. We're going to do a tactical analysis piece for the weekend, like a preview type thing. But you guys will decide. So, for example, if Bayern Munich are playing Borussia Dortmund, you guys want to see that? Vote, bang, we get that up. We have some lovely German Bundesliga football.
Do you want to look at that quickly while I look at more Instagram? How did your parents decide on the name Statman?
I think my mum, she believed in the name quite a bit, and she pushed it forward. My dad was like, "Look, you know what? Let's do it." Statman Dave is a great name for a kid.
I mean, favourite current manager?
Favourite current manager?
Yeah, in the Prem.
In the Premier League,
overall.
I like Marco Silva.
Yeah. What do you think of Fosu-Mensah playing as a centre back?
Good.
What is one Man United transfer that you regret?
I just regret the Shinji Kagawa, how that all ended up. It was sad. Great ball over the top. Luke Shaw nearly in, but it's offside. Again, that's the Pereira switch we were talking about before. Right central midfield from DM to the left-hand side. Beautiful ball.
Opinions on Karim Benzema?
Brilliant player. Wonderful footballer.
How much wood would a woodchuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Lots of wood.
I'm going to say not much. Anyway, Madrid just holding it in the back line here. Just coming out of defence, trying to play out defence, but United pressing well here as a team. That's what you taught, It's gone out of play. Great press by United. Mourinho got them pressing all over the shop.
I think that's an interesting side of United this pre-season.
He's cut himself shaving, look.
Lopetelli, right on the chin. But yeah, United are doing well to press. With this 3-5-2, they press really high. The two strikers, the wing-backs go high, 2 centre-mids go high, and the DM goes high, and it leaves 3 at the back. That's what was good against Liverpool in terms of the good side. You've got to obviously take good side to that performance, even though they lost 4-1. There's still some positives you've got to take out, like Sanchez, Pereira, and the pressing I thought was very good, and 3 centre-halves did well. But yeah, good stuff from United. Eric Bailly recycling the ball, who again has been fantastic in pre-season. Apparently has an injury. I think that's why Mourinho was kind of made him captain today. One of the interesting comments saying that Mourinho said in the press was, I really appreciate Eric Bailly stepping in, even though he's a little bit injured for Chris Smalling. Whichever reasons Chris Smalling dropped out, we don't know. But Eric Bailly, he said he wasn't a leader, but he's a good guy. Yeah. Good guy that you'd go over the top with. You know what I mean? Like you'd fight with him and that type of thing.
To the head on Mata. Oh, he's. Oh, I
right?
say he's kicked it out for him, but he hasn't.
Kicked it off him? You mean the goalkeeper?
Out for Mata.
Oh, has it?
He hasn't, has he?
No.
He's just going to say that.
Bottled it. Could have been an elbow there.
Look, he's like, I don't know.
Castillo with a pretty dodgy.
No, obviously you said
kick.
That you watched.
Ball in the box. Chance. Yes, get in. 1-0 Manchester United.
And it's that man we've been talking about. It's Alexis
Sanchez. Ball in from Matteo Darmian. Is that the best Darmian cross we've ever seen ever? Or was it it may have been, yeah, I think it was Matteo Darmian. Basically, quick throw in, down on the byline, comes back, cuts the ball across. Alexis Sanchez opens himself up. Gary, goal time. Lovely stuff in the stadium. All the fans going crazy.
This is the year of Sanchez 15+ league goals.
So there's a short free kick. Ander Herrera, ball in behind the fullback, in behind Theo Hernandez. Lovely ball back, cut back. Simple goal from Alexis Sanchez. 1-0 to Manchester United. Let's get some positivity in the comments. Get the hype train rolling.
I did say
we're going to win the Champions League. Simple as that. That's a joke, by the way, guys. You cut that up and cut that bit out, whatever. Couldn't care less.
I did say. What did I say?
What did you say?
Not United. Madrid's back four look a bit young.
A bit shaky, but it's a good little move that from United.
But obviously, someone's noticed that you've been watching a lot of Chelsea in pre-season, obviously influenced by me. What do you make of Ethan Ampadu?
Like him. Good.
Yeah.
He's looked good, hasn't he, Cam?
Look comfortable on the ball at 17 years old.
Yeah, very much so. I think it's impressive how well he's been on the ball. That's what I've liked about him. Like Luiz and him have been that sort of platform at the back. Luiz dictating it a bit more, but at the same time, Ampadu doing very well. United pressing again nicely. Juan Mata pressing higher up the pitch. And United winning and a throw-in. Lovely stuff. Good stuff from United. Matteo Darmian with an assist as well, guys. Is that the first assist we've seen in Matteo Darmian? Abdul, find the last time Matteo Darmian got an assist. Because it must have been a while ago, right? Maybe a few seasons. Work out how many days. We'll get that one out as well on Twitter. Beautiful stuff from United.
Seem to be very comfortable. Maybe, you know how everyone was really annoyed at pre-season?
Yeah.
Maybe Mourinho's like, it's only pre-season. And now you're starting to get, like, that midfield, you'd probably play that against, like, a Watford in the Prem.
Yeah, I think
something like that.
You could look at that midfield against Watford. I think the impact.
A lower, no disrespect for Watford, but, like, you know, not a top six team, but, like, lower. We've got another £2. The £90 bet is coming in, boys. Super chat for days.
Oh, yes, Adam Evans, what an absolute
what
ledge.
He's on about. That's why we told you, don't cash out.
Yeah, don't just
United
you've got it. Hold your
position.
Hold your position. Vinicius Jr. plays a ball inside.
Best uncapped English player.
Uncapped English player? That's a good question. That's a niche question.
Who hasn't had caps?
Maybe James Tarkowski got one, didn't he? Mark Noble's got one before.
Yeah.
Mate, it'd have to be one of the young players, wouldn't it? One of the ones in the one of the 21s.
Not Antonio.
Antonio Valencia, yeah.
What's his name?
Mikel Antonio.
Yeah.
I mean, he must be capped now.
No,
good player,
I don't think so. Who's never been capped? Kieran Dyer got capped, didn't he?
Angel Gomez.
Yeah. But then he's got youth caps.
Yeah, not real caps, though.
Cap.
That's not real cap.
Darmian player of the season.
I agree. Dom, I really agree. Darmian player of the season. Captain, leader, legend.
Anything else?
More questions? It's coming home. Yeah, that's a good point. It is coming home. Football is coming home to Old Trafford. Imagine that Mourinho wins the league this season. That would be so funny. That would be the funniest thing we've seen in football in a long time. Leicester City was funny, but United winning the league under Mourinho this season, given this start of the season, would be so good. Which would be amazing. Luke Shaw, rising high. Not winning the flick on, but Sanchez alive, pressurising, wins the throw-in. Lovely stuff. Alexis Sanchez, seriously. Fantasy football.
What do you think of Callum Hudson-Odoi? Well, if you stay tuned to the Statman Dave YouTube channel, you'll find out soon, won't you?
Yeah, we'll do some analysis. I think I need to watch him a little bit more. We watched him in pre-season. He's looked very sharp. He's looked very confident. Takes people on. Good little close control. But I'd like to see him, playing at the sort of youth level, or seeing his impact in those games as well as the games that we've watched. Because so far he's been really good. Yeah.
Someone says, pros and cons of doing the kickoff.
There's no cons. All pros.
All pros. You get to chill here and die.
Yeah, you get to chill with Lawrence McKenna and the True Geordie watching football. That's got to be a bloody bonus, hasn't it, in life?
What keeper do you think Chelsea should sign? Well, it's rumoured that we're going in for Pickford.
So what I heard from Ped, from Toffee TV, is that Kasper Schmeichel's already signed.
I've heard it's either Pickford or Schmeichel.
Yeah, I've heard that
the latest rumours Pickford.
Yeah, I've heard that it's not Pickford. Pickford's definitely staying at Everton, and it will be Kasper Schmeichel. It's quite interesting. That Leicester City vibes going there. Schmeichel, Drinkwater, and N'Golo Kante, who they've today apparently offered a new contract, £290,000 per week.
Keep him at the club. Just keep him.
I think you got to, man. Like he's so good.
He's
so good.
Him.
Yeah, good.
How far can Mason Mount go? Obviously, Derby just signed him on loan.
Far, very far.
And he's rated very highly at Chelsea. I was about to say United.
Yeah, I think he's. I prefer him to someone like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Better mind. Good pressure from United again, pressing high up the pitch.
And he's only 19.
Yeah, 19 years old again. Good stuff from United in a pressing situation. And Herrera always loves a bit of pressing. And winning a throw-in in the Real Madrid half. 22 minutes gone, or 23 minutes gone. We're closing on 23 minutes. 1-0 to Manchester United. Top stuff so far from United. And I'm going to jump in here. Bit of a, So, Matteo Darmian's last assist was against Yeovil in January? Was it last...
January, yeah.
This January?
Yeah, when Sanchez did.
Ah, Sanchez's debut. Did he assist?
He got 2 assists last season, one against Swansea.
Yeah.
Across to,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Oh, Vinicius Jr has just absolutely sold Timothy Fosu-Mensah down an absolute barrel there. Quadruple step over him, shifted it wide, then low ball to Gareth Bale, who missed the target. But that was some lovely play from the young Brazilian winger. 1 step over, 2, 3, 4. Lovely, quick feet. Robinho-esque, right? Robinho-esque. That looks a little bit, Robinho loved to do those when he was in wide left. Like those 3, that was lovely stuff. Fosu-Mensah absolutely bamboozled.
Cam, what's your Instagram? Cam.Watters. That's W-A-T-T-E-R.
You're allowed to say anything apart from your Twitter, unfortunately.
Cam.
Don't, yeah, but, no.
That's not my Twitter. That's my Instagram. Oh, I get abused at work.
You do not get abused at work. You get treated.
I'd like to clarify, I do not get abused at work.
Thanks, because, the lawsuits and all that type of thing. Abdul, if you work out how many days it was since his last assist.
How well do you think Wolves will do this season, Dave?
Excellent. Ruben Neves is so good. He's so good.
Do Chelsea have the best youth in the world?
Yes. They've been consistently winning the under-19 Champions League, haven't they?
Yeah, and under Jody Morris.
Oh, hello. Luke Shaw on the overlap.
Oh, he's doing it again to me, Dave. He is awful.
I get so excited. He's always in these good positions of like Luke Shaw, deliver.
Or Logan Paul.
It's a real tough one.
I think KSI.
Yeah, I think KSI. Easy. KSI looks so confident, just in the zone.
If you're not confident, Logan Paul walks out of the press conference and then makes a video. You can't do that. You can't just be like, right, it's been a day. Let's think of our comebacks now.
Yeah. Do you know what the interesting side I found was when it was the KSI versus Logan Paul.
Great tackle.
Channel where they had that little talk and Logan Paul just looked phased. Like, he looked like his head was going.
186 days.
186 days since Darmian last got an assist.
That out, mate.
Let's get that out.
Did you see that? And it's a throw-in for United.
Lovely That's stuff from Scott McTominay eating the tackle.
I hope we get a replay of that.
Orzola absolutely poleaxed. Is it Orzola? Or is it Ceballos? Someone just got absolutely poleaxed, destroyed.
What's his name?
Vinicius Jr.
Apparently he joined for €40 million from Flamengo.
Really nice. I had him for Dynamo Dresden on Foot Manager this season,
He's
actually.
down injured there.
He's really good.
It seems a lot of people to be going down.
Yeah, United have had a lot of problems with injuries in pre-season. Oh, that is decent ball.
Matter with the pace.
Matter in behind the defence. What can he do? Back on the left foot, waits for Alexis Sanchez to come, heads it back. Herrera. Oh! What a goal! That is a sick goal. What a move! What a counter-attack!
And just Herrera.
That was good. That was really good
Great
football.
Counter-attack. That's 2-0 United. Everyone, 26 minutes in, United
change the score.
Do know what is going down. Mourinho's like, I used to manage these kids. There's no more Zidane.
No more Zidane, no more lads. But what I really like about United in pre-season so far is how direct they are in this 3-5-2, where they look to hit the channels. And that was a lovely ball in from, again, Matteo Darmian into the channel. Juan Mata, as always, so cool in these areas. Ball over the top. And that flick down from Sanchez, sick. Sanchez already, a goal and an assist. Is that the first time that he's done that at Man United? Maybe it is. It's definitely not, because I remember a time he did that, so it's not. But I'm just getting super hyped, because that was a beautiful goal. And Herrera showing his box-to-box mentality. Keeper's probably got to do a bit better there, but great football from United.
It's a good knockdown.
Stinging the European champions. But guys, you've got to remember, it is just pre-season. This is what I mean about pre-season. You get beat by Liverpool 4-1, you're beating the European champions 2-0. You know, all the good stuff in the world of football, guys. Keep getting into the comments. Keep liking that goddamn video.
Sanchez's shaved head is brilliant.
It looks like he's shaved head, like fancies it.
It looks like his shaved head has fancied it.
He fancies the game. He fancies having a good season. And player of the season, I reckon. Going to go with that.
We seem to play better against teams that want to play against us.
I kind of agree with that. Again, the 3-5-2 is a system that allows that. Counter-attacking in the 3-5-2 is quite easy.
Is that why you seem to struggle a bit against, like, the bottom half of the table?
Yeah, but then at the same time,
most big teams do at times, you know.
Yeah, no, that's kind of it is. You know, it's difficult to break down 11 players. You know, 10 players behind the ball, it's difficult. Plus a goalkeeper. The thing with the 3-5-2, if United can develop it with in possession and also play it in an asymmetrical way where you're playing the likes of an Anthony Martial on one wing with a Darmian on the other, that could really unlock defences. And then you're thinking playing as a left centre back, you're playing like a fullback in a way. You have that ability to come out to the flank. Could work really well for United. Sort of being a bit reactive in a 4-4-2, 3-5-2 shape when you're in a defensive situation.
Someone asking you, what do you think of Fred so far?
Oh, he's great. He's so good.
Like a child at Christmas.
He's so good. It's just good to, like, you know, when you see something in a player and the team and then it translates directly to it, it's really nice to see.
Dom's coming in with the cheers for the tip about Sanchez in his fantasy football team.
Bad Brad 124H. Fred's pressing has been top. It really has. Aggressive. Very, very aggressive in the tap. That's offside.
By a he's still interfering with play.
No way. Referee.
Still interfering with play.
So
that's a weird thing. Book him. Managers can get booked now.
Yeah, they can. All sorts of news. Managers can get red carded as well. But that is, like, he's motion to get the ball. Absolute
These
rubbish.
American refs, eh?
Great defender from Eric Bailly again. He's been hot in the last few games, like really hot with his defending. So good in the penalty box, dealing with situations.
As my barber says, shorter hair makes you run quicker. He has a firm understanding of aerodynamics and air resistance.
Hasn't he got like a line in the side as well?
Yeah.
Like slipping it Streamlining it. Vinicius Jr. Ball into the box.
Gains. What, you've been hitting the gym?
I did some pull-ups yesterday for the first time in a while, actually. I just got back to the gym, you know what I'm saying? The World Cup was one of those things where, like, your gym life goes out the window. It's been like watching football 24/7.
Oh, McTominay.
Oh, lovely stuff. But McTominay's impressed, actually. Let's look at
understanding the position.
Yeah, so guys, if you haven't sort of noticed it, but McTominay playing left side centre back in a back three. Crazy things. Let's switch it. Bang.
It's not working.
This one, Cat. Oh, it's not working. Oh dear. Oh dear.
We'd like to just sort out the X-Mirage, guys.
Yeah, I'll disconnect.
We'll sort it out. Do not worry.
Oh, we're back in it. We're back in the game.
We've sorted it out.
Lovely stuff. Great teamwork, guys. Is that the right one?
It is the right one.
There you go. But what I like about this 3-5-2 again for United is the fact that you've got the wing backs that can overlap. You've got both Alexis Sanchez and Mata as a two. Imagine when Romelu Lukaku comes back.
Nah, I don't want to really.
Sanchez, Lukaku. They seem to have that relationship off the pitch as well, which is going to be great. What are we saying about the polls as well?
Left back and centre back are tied for the position you need to strengthen at 42% each. Make sure you get in there, you know.
Yeah, check out the polls. So we've got a poll in the top left. There's a water break on the pitch now, so we can talk about that. We've got two polls. First one is which position do United need to strengthen the most? Right wing, centre back, or left back? On the other question, who's going to win today? Man United or Real Madrid? And you guys are correct. 70% of people saying that Man United are going to win. Of course, big shout out to what was the fellow's name in the super chat?
Adam Evans.
Adam Evans. Put the bet on. Stuck with the bet. 90 quid on. Nailed it. Yeah. Knew that Alexis Sanchez was going to turn up today.
And also, unrelated, but should I keep Christensen in my fantasy team? Will he start every game for Chelsea?
I'd take him out. If there's anyone for Chelsea, David Luiz at centre-back. He's going to play. I kind of forgot he was there. I honestly forgot that David Luiz was there.
Chelsea fans.
Because he
fell out with Conte, apparently.
So bad.
Injured all season. Who's injured all season?
It must have been a bad injury, even though we didn't hear anything about it in the press. Crazy times in the world of football. Crazy, crazy times. But it's good to be a United fan right now. 2-0 against Real Madrid. Good stuff. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
Who's
life.
the best target man in the Premier League?
I'd say Kane, in a way. And no, actually, I'd say Lukaku. But Kane is also decent in those types of games. Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, 100%. The performance against Liverpool just showed his target man-esque style. And not Chelsea, and Spurs at home.
Dancing at the water break, you know?
Loving it down in America. Lovely, lovely stuff. Guys, getting in. According to my poll, the centre-back is winning by 43% to 40%. Interesting. Oh, now we're 42-42 in the poll. For centre-back and left-back, 2 issues United need to solve. Guys, you are completely correct.
I'm putting Tom Kearney in my fantasy team, for sure.
What?
I saw a little...
I don't know. Ash, it's between me and you, you know? We know the game. We know the game. But yeah, I could really...
Maybe that could be a Patreon video, you know?
Well, it will be. Again, like, Patreon's going to go off next season. We're going to do loads of great content on Patreon. So if you want to check out Patreon, link in the description below. Just buy us a beer. $5. Simple as that. And we've got some good stuff. Who's Dave's favourite player on Football Manager? Ooh.
Who did you want to sign today? You were just after defenders. You just got centre-back central.
Yeah. I just had some great players like what was he called, Horst Wolf in like Germany in like 2029, was just one of my central strikers. I really like Dida. I had one game where Dida became one of the best centre backs in the world and played for my Dynamo Dresden team, captain, leader, legend. I like 34. Dida was done out of my team. Like, some young lads had come through and developed and were a lot better than him. But I offered Dida another contract, paying him like 125 grand a week just because he was my captain. And I appreciate what he'd done for the club.
Rate my fantasy team, Dave.
Okay.
Goalkeeper, Fabianski.
Yes, good.
Defenders, Davies, Holebas, Morrison.
I'd probably take out Holebas.
For who?
Not sure. I just don't
He's
think.
not going to tell you.
I don't think Watford are going to do that well in the defensive sense this season.
Midfield, Salah, Mane, Lamella, and Rouse.
I'd take out Lamella. Again, don't know whether he's going to play or not.
Striker, Arnautovic, Firmino, and Aguero.
I'd probably take out Aguero. Go for somebody else, one of the other top 6 team strikers, but I can't tell you.
Do you think Rojo deserves a chance? No. There's rumours that he's on the way out, isn't he?
Yeah. To Wolves or Everton. Everton is the one that we spoke about at the start of the stream, which would be fair for Marcus Rojo. But again, you saw Marcus Rojo get completely exposed by killing Mbappe at the World Cup. United on the break again. Sanchez dodging through midfield, switching the play out to, again, the man on the overlap. Matteo Darmian kills it and goes backwards. I don't understand. Right, as a wing-back in that sort of situation, you know, there's a centre-back behind you, there's space to attack. Why are you going backwards? I don't know.
Dave. Maybe because there's no one in front of him.
I don't know, but lovely little switch out of play there from Fred. Fred's lovely with his feet as well, really good on the right and the left. If you watch him, sometimes it's difficult to say which foot he is because he receives on the left, plays on the right, or receive on the right, plays on the left.
Ball.
Awful pass there from
Why Mata,
yeah. No, he's just trying to get on the ball, wasn't he? Dictate the play. I think the shape is kind of suiting United. It's really weird. Stand up, stand up.
Dom said, after your Timo Werner tip, Dave, I'd be reluctant to take your advice.
Dom, you always need to take my advice, especially when it comes to designing things. I always know the things to do.
Edison, Trippier, Daniels, Tarkowski, Arnold, Sessegnon, Salah, Pogba, Fred, Kane, Aubameyang. Thoughts?
Nice.
Good team.
Good team. Very good team. Like that. Is anyone there? Charlie Daniels is the only question mark there, maybe? I'm not sure if Bournemouth are going to be that good.
I don't think Pogba or Fred, which one? They're not
I don't know if they get that many points, Pogba and Fred. They're both more central midfielders. Pogba maybe. Pogba may have a season where he's more attacking with Fred. Lovely stuff there. Alexis Sanchez tracking back on Valverde, winning the free kick. Brilliant striking play. And being a defensive player, love that from Alexis Sanchez.
Looking for a new FM save. Any recommendations on teams?
This is the thing, like, I'm trying to play Foot Manager at the moment, I'm just not enjoying it. Like,
I quite like if you go into the Championship and just pick any team. Like, and just try and get them promoted in your first season. That's my
nice.
That is like my favourite sort of save.
Fred in central midfield there, little drag back
team. If you have like if you set yourself a goal, because in the Championship you want to get promoted, then you have to set up for the Premier League and try and stay there and win it. Or if
nice.
you start off in a top league, all you've got to do is win the league.
Like, my favourite games are always with Dynamo Dresden. Like, that's always great. Love that. Love the Bundesliga. It's always good. I'm trying to play back three at the moment, but I'm just not getting into it. I don't know what it is. I'm just not getting... Do you need another coffee?
Yeah, please. 3 sugars and some milk.
Can I actually get on that hype train as well? Because we are going to be going right up until 3 o'clock in the morning. It is currently 1:45 in the UK. We are here because we love you, the subscribers, the viewers, the listeners, all the guys. Who's my favourite United player ever? It is Darren Fletcher. Beautiful player. Beautiful player. But yeah, in terms of the FM save, I've been RB Leipzig trying to play back three at the moment. I'm just not into it. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just done with Foot Manager this year.
I think you just need to speak to Cameron Watts about tactics and stats and.
No, you see, just to take the piss out of you, I might play as Barnsley and play a back three and get promoted. Just to take the piss. I'm going to do it then.
Want to follow?
No, haven't we got another bet? We made a bet when we were out at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning.
Yeah, but no one knows what that is. So that's the new one. On stream, so people know.
Okay, deal.
If you don't get Barnsley promoted...
No, there was nothing else. It's just the follow. Just the follow, you said there. There's no consequences to this.
If you don't get Barnsley promoted
I follow
in your
you.
first season, you follow me.
Yeah, correct. Oh, yeah, cool, deal. No bullying at the workplace, just solid handshakes.
Solid handshakes. I've had enough of this.
United, 2-0 up against the current European champions.
Dangerous. I wouldn't be scared if I was United.
Again,
maybe a bit of complacency.
You're lacking Casemiro, Kroos and Modric.
This is their first pre-season game as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Derek Bailly there. Again, with the back three, we just saw a player drive through the middle, Theo Hernandez. And United with the back three allows them to miss the tackle. Again, Fossey meant to miss the tackle. Bailly comes across, simply wins the ball, easy as you like.
Any tips to get into FM? I was never really into FM.
How did you get into it?
How did I get into it? Basically, I used to try and play a season and just not finish a season.
Yeah.
Then one morning I woke up and I was like, I've matured. I'm going to go on FM. I just got really into it. I never used to play the
Real Madrid in the penalty area. Chance to get a shot away. Good defending from Eric Bailly. Great defending there. Ball out. Oh, and again, Eric Bailly.
I never used to play a full season, but then I was like, all pre-season friendlies, but that's where you've got to make good signings. So, like, you can't do FIFA and just make unrealistic, stupid signings. And to make good signings, you might want to do the instalments. Just find a tactic that works for you. Like, maybe Dave will do a YouTube video about some tactics.
Did one last year on United, I think. But yeah, again, Foot Manager's something I love. I might do it more on Twitch this year, to be honest. I think Twitch.
Struggling with a bit of cramp there?
Oh, God. Eric Bailly just made a brilliant sort of tracked Llorente's run into the box, got close to him, didn't dive in, perfect defending, waited for the moment to put the challenge in. The ball breaks out to the fullback on the overlap, basically does like a scissor slide, blocks the cross coming in. Bailly's been really good in the last 2 games. Really fantastic defending for him again.
Titi has a buyout clause. Why don't we get him?
It's gone. He signed a new deal. So it used to be like 50 mil or 50 million euros, and they've signed a new one. It's now 120. Would have been a great option to get at the start of the summer, but yes. That's what we want. Another Manchester United goal. United in crisis. Bailly looks injured. Oh, not another injury. Not another injury.
You guys need to start referring to Sanchez as Alexis. Sorry.
It's weird. I haven't quite got to the Alexis bit. You know, I
feel like that's just like homeboys.
Yeah, it'll come. Alexis will come.
Mandem.
It'll definitely come. The Mandem, all the boys.
FIFA career with United is so fun. Yeah, I just get bored on FIFA careers. Cameron loves them, but I'm just like, this is just not fun.
There's not enough.
FM is better for career mode. FIFA is more for ultimate team.
Bay just got hit in the balls. Bay is down. Get the slab head in. That's from Adam Evans.
It's Phil Jones time.
Oh, Jesus! Got to censor that. Got to censor that. No wonder he's down. He's even laughing. It hurt that much.
Oh, look, they're all filming him.
Right in the cojones.
Jesus.
Oh, right in the crown jewels. Oh, my God. You don't want to see that. Have I seen the Nangland tackle? It's mental now. Let's get it up. There's also... who was it against? Let's jump into the old Reddit. See whether we can find it. The Nangland tackle. If anyone can see where I can find that. But yeah, no, if that's a good tackle to watch, I'm going to get on that stuff. Morata or Giroud to start for Chelsea. That comes in from Joe Jones.
What was that, sorry? Morata or Giroud? Morata.
Fair? Simple?
Simple answer.
I want Atletico Madrid to sign Giroud. Really do. Griezmann Giroud is just a lovely pairing as a two-man strike force. Rest in peace, Bay's nuts. No kids for Bay. There's nuts.
This is Dave's coffee. Thank you very
Good
much.
work. Ooh. Yeah, it's a bit warm probably. It's coffee, Cameron.
Can you have mine a bit cold, like a lot of milk?
D for Dave. Should really say SD. I'll get Stephen to buy me one of those. Who is the best Man United player in the club? Alexis Sanchez on his day. Got to be the best guy there. Again, like, we forget that he's such a good player. Not had the greatest end of the year for United, you know, after moving from Jan, but like we're seeing his form in pre-season already. Today, assist, a goal, all the good stuff you want to see in the world of football. What's the best FM to start with? Should I get FM 2018? Yeah, Tom, maybe get 2018. My favourite was like...
The new one comes out in September. No,
it does.
November?
November, it will be.
So whether you want to wait for that, it's up to you, but, you know.
It's quite cheap now on Steam, I think, getting FM. It always drops down towards this part of the season. I'd basically spend a little bit of time learning the game as well. It's like one of those annoying things that you've got to actually spend a little bit of time and learn. United nearly nicking it high at the pitch. Fosu Mensah does nick it. A little ball inside by Fred Herrera with pressure. Not got to lose it there. He's still got it. Turns his man out. Plays out to Eric Bailly with a little clip ball out of the pressure to Darmian, who misses the ball completely. The second time that's happened in the game. Cheers, Matteo Darmian. Who misses out on top four?
I can't find the Nainggolan tackle.
Chelsea and Spurs. Well, we've not seen the Nainggolan tackle, Henry, unfortunately. We'll try and find it at half-time.
Who misses out on top four? United and Spurs.
You think this United team that are beating the current European champions are missing out on top four, bro?
Yeah, I also thought the Louis van Gaal team that beat Bayern Munich and Barcelona.
I mean Real Madrid and, of course, Barcelona. Yeah, they were a great team.
Oh, this one tastes grim, Callum. Oh, it's different coffee, is it? Is that how you're treating me? Did you get the best one? You're a joke.
Hey.
My housemates, alright.
I don't care. Be friends to your employees.
My employees?
Who's my favourite Asian football? Asia is a big place. Park Ji-sung, Shinji Kagawa, two of my favourites. Lovely, lovely players.
I can't believe Park Ji-sung played university football.
Park Ji-sung is a hero.
Played for Leicester, like De Montfort, didn't he?
Yeah. But he's a hero. That's Park Ji-sung. Goal's going to put
some water as well, please.
Oh, ball in. United in behind. Luke Shaw. Can he find the pass? Clip ball to the back post. Headed out by Real Madrid. Luke Shaw needs to probably work on his delivery from those areas. Keita or Fred, that is a tough one. I love both of those players. Really good stuff. If you're going to hold a gun to my face, I'm going to say Fred. But Keita is a world
If De Gea ever left in the next few years, who would we replace him with? And we, as in like you guys.
Well, Joel Pereira's going out on loan to Victoria Setúbal today. That was confirmed. He was rumoured to have was going to join Sporting Lisbon. That broke down, of course, because Sporting Lisbon couldn't guarantee him first team goalkeeping, the jersey. So he's joining Victoria Setúbal in Portugal.
One of Mourinho's clubs. About Pereira out on loan. I thought you were on about.
No, Joel Pereira.
That's why I was so confused. That's why I was like, what are your thoughts on him going out on loan?
No, Joel Pereira, not Andreas.
I'm so confused.
There's two of them.
That's why I was like, why would you loan him out when he's played like this? I was so confused. I was like, what?
You're going to have to get sacked, Cameron. Not good enough.
Why have you got two people in your team with the same name?
Pulisic or Lozano? I like Lozano. Thought defensively was really, really good in the World Cup.
Just bought Football Manager. That's a great purchase.
Oh, nice work. Neil, good stuff. That's, it's going to save you loads of boring hours.
At university, it's like...
You should probably not play it.
All you do is play it.
So I stopped playing Football Manager at university in my third year. I just literally uninstalled it and didn't play it because I knew that I couldn't.
Football Manager broke my
And that's something I'd say to you, Cam.
I hope she doesn't watch these videos.
Jesus, breaking news. Cameron Waters broke up with his last missus because of Football Manager.
That's such a lie.
If anyone could clip that up and send it to me via Twitter, that'd be great. Then I've got some ammunition in case there's some,
Don't tag me in that. I'm going to have to block her on Twitter.
Big hit from Luke Shaw there on Vinicius Jr. Flying in there, full body-to-body check. Nice and aggressive from Luke Shaw. Appreciate that. Appreciate that stuff. What uni did I go to? I went to Queen Mary's in University London. Opinions on Lucas Moura, a talented young player.
Dave, I reckon you should do a United save on YouTube for FM19. Maybe something for the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. We'll do it on Patreon. And Twitch, maybe. Patreon, Twitch. Maybe all the good stuff.
Highlights on Patreon.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Full stream on Twitch.
Yes, exactly. Reason 2, click the Patreon below.
And we'll have to set you up a Twitch soon.
I've got one already.
We'll have to
to do it.
Plug it.
I love a bit of. I play quite a few games at home. Playing PUBG at the moment. I'm absolutely dominant on PUBG. Seriously, I'm a maniac.
I'm not a fan of PUBG. I think I might have to uninstall or not get the new.
Don't get it.
I think I will though.
You only get it for our sponsored stream we're going to do.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Which comes on the expense. I was addicted to FIFA, had to sell my console and cancel my internet.
Fair enough.
In first year, I was addicted to FIFA. And
ball into the box. It's 1-1. Good ball in from the left-hand side.
It's 2-1.
Sorry, 2-1. Theo Hernandez whips the ball into the near post.
To be fair, but the keeper's got to claim that.
Not great defending either. Real Madrid back in the game. Karim Benzema.
Keep your bet on though, Adam. I think.
Yeah, don't worry, Adam. Don't stress. It's going to be okay. But Real Madrid back into the game. Lax defending. Darmian not closing down the cross. Poor defending in the middle from, of course,
Real Madrid.
So bad from United, that. So bad.
No, but if you look at it,
he runs off Scotland, Dominic.
No, but the ball's so close to De Gea and he's just watching.
But at the same time there...
Look how lacklustre his run is into the...
So the thing that I get angry about is that Ander Herrera's closing down that cross. That's got to be Matteo Darmian.
I think McTominay hasn't given him a shout.
Oh yeah, McTominay, bit of a mistake there, centre back for the first time.
Lack of communication between the two.
As a wing back, you have to be shutting that ball down. Like positionally, what are you doing? Your job is to be on the wing and defend the wing.
I can't believe you've done this.
I just can't believe you've done this. Unbloody believable.
I can't believe you've done this.
Fortnite is for something or something.
Fortnite is for Callum Skaman or me.
Cameron Watkins. I agree. Got a chicken dinner last night. 8 kills as well. Dominant, mate. The mini 14 on PUBG now is disgusting. Same with the UMP. Shout out to all those nerds over there.
PUBG and Fortnite, but give it a go. I've got 2 wins on Fortnite.
Would you consider going to Football Manager? Yes, 35.
Football management.
That's why I'm going to quit business and get on the management. Half time, Manchester United 2, Real Madrid 1. A late goal there from Karim Benzema, bringing a goal back from Los Galacticos.
Analysis then, Dave.
Yeah, we shall do. Manchester United starting off pretty well. 2 goals, one coming from, of course, the main man Alexis Sanchez. Great finish for that move. And, of course, Ander Herrera with the second goal. The second goals were an interesting one. It seemed like a bit of a tactical trend of pre-season where United are hitting the channels or looking to play. Darmian fired a ball out to Juan Mata. Combined, lovely composure from Mata, clipping a ball back to Alexis Sanchez in the penalty area. Little flip back. Ander Herrera making that late run. Great goal. Lovely stuff from United. The first goal as well with some good contribution play down the right-hand side. Again, Herrera, Darmian involved. Herrera playing in behind, in the space in between the centre-back and the full-back. Lovely ball in behind. Darmian cuts it back. Sanchez on the penalty spot. Goal time. Been a good performance from United. Real good stuff, guys. Get in the comments. What do you think about the game so far? Have you enjoyed it?
And then maybe we'll come back to a bit of a Q&A.
On Instagram. Let's do some more Q&A. I like the quick-fire Instagram Q&A. That's always fun. But any questions as well, get them into the comments. The second goal
and
was...
hashtag StatboxDave.
StatboxDave on Twitter. Hashtag that. Tag in KSI. Tag in Logan Paul. Tag in the True Geordie. Tag in Lawrence McKenna. Tag in everyone that you know. Mum, dad, family, kids, all the good stuff. Man United, though, leading the European champions. Bit of a shame, though. It was a little bit annoying, that last goal. Coming from Karim Benzema. We saw Theo Hernandez pushing on the left-hand side, high, and there was a lack of reaction from Matteo Darmian, who stayed in the penalty area. It was almost like he was playing in a back 4, not a back 5. In a back 5, you should be pushing out and being a bit more aggressive in that wing-back position. He was laxical. There was some defending that was Scott McTominay, switched off, run behind Eric Bailly, puts it in. You questioned David De Gea as well, attacking the ball.
Experienced goalkeeper's got to come out and claim that. Or just, like... I'd blame the keeper, but obviously I've played right back before, so if I can't stop the cross, I'm like,
there's a problem, yeah.
What are you doing?
And especially as a wing back, if you ever play as a wing back, that's kind of like your main job is to be in that area. Instead of him defending the wide area, he was inside the penalty area, and I just think it was You know, Darmian's been interesting. You know, he played the pass that created the Sanchez goal. He also played the ball out to Juan Mata, but he's also had 2 opportunities where he's miskicked a ball. He's had that incident there where he hasn't shut the cross down. Interesting. Pereira, though, solid AF. Yeah, fair play. Harry, I agree with that. How would you fit Fred in this season? Go and check out my scout report on Fred after you've watched this video. Of course, this video will be going to the end of the game. It's an absolute corker. It tells you exactly where Fred is, strengths, weaknesses, all the good stuff. De Gea needs a big save. Maybe he does.
Sanchez looks sharp. Pereira at number 6 is class as well. We still look poor in defence, however.
Yeah, I think apart from that goal, I think Bay's been very good. I think obviously the Scott McTominay communication there for the goal was a little bit off. Fosu Mensah's looked a little bit off today. He's been done a few step overs and stuff. All good stuff.
I'm just going to go for a wee before the Q&A because I've had a lot of fluid on board and my bladder can't handle it. But a quick question to get the discussion started. Get the questions in again. Hello, Bradley Jones. Do you think our centre-backs still need a lot of time to adapt to back three, especially with runners in behind? And that is why you've just conceded.
Yes. I think that's completely correct. That's a question coming in from Omar S. And yeah, that's a big thing. We saw in the game against AC Milan, similar thing where Bonucci clipped the ball over the top for Suso running in behind Smalling at that case. We saw that a little bit for Liverpool, and we've seen that again today with this sort of movement in behind the defence. And it's something that you should be a little bit better as a back three because you've got an extra defender. If you're playing a high line, either play together as a high line and let the runners be offside, or go with them, track them. And that's the thing that United need to develop as a back three. And given that this pre-season we played a 3-5-2, last season we played a 3-5-2, with United not signing a right winger, this could be Mourinho's plan. And I liked how they attack. That's the benefit of this system. It's a little bit like England in the World Cup where you had those 4 players. You had Sterling, Kane as a 2-man strike force, and then Lingard and Ali sort of pressing up. And arguably you've got 4 attackers in there. United could do that with Fred, with Pogba, with Sanchez and with Lukaku. Or alternatively, you want to be more aggressive, more attacking. You're throwing in someone like Jess Lingard, Pogba, Sanchez and Lukaku. That could be quite nice to unlock some defences that sit deep and good stuff like that. A 3-5-2 suits Alexis Sanchez. I couldn't agree more with that. I can't wait to see Sanchez next season from Regan Player of the Year. Man, what do you think of Callum Hudson-Odoi? We're going to do a scout report hopefully out on Friday that will be all about him. Why is Lindelof not back with the team yet? He went back to Carrington today. On his Instagram, he posted a video of him driving into Carrington. So he will return, and I imagine in a back three, Victor Lindelof. Tasty as you want. What would be my preferred starting defenders? In a back three, probably going to go with Bailly, Tuanzebe, and Lindelof would be the guys. I may need to pop to the toilets. Thoughts on Shaw? Very poor in the final third in this game. Keeps getting to those end situations and messing up.
Mess my mic up again. There we go.
Right. I'm going to go for a quick whiz.
You go for a wee. I'll ask everyone to get the comments in.
Yeah, you get the comments. Get the Instagram ready. All the stuff.
I'll have a look on Instagram. You know, I'll give them a little update on everything that they can get involved in on the channel.
Do the promotion.
All the good stuff.
Don't promote your Twitter, or I'll come back and have to backhand you in the face again.
Okay.
Let me know if he says anything on Twitter. I'll read the comment and then we'll have to deliver another.
I think 60 likes and I get to backslap.
Oh, is it?
Backhand you.
Is it?
60 likes.
No, it's 500.
400
no,
we
500,
say.
Mate. No, 500.
If we get this video to 500 likes, you get to see. It was 400, wasn't it,
No,
Callum?
it's 500.
Oh, he's bottling it.
Rules by my channel.
Right. Because he's bottled it, and I just need to make sure my mic is working for this for definite. Because he's bottled it, 500 likes, and I get to backhand the one and only Statman Dave, and you'd love to see that, I bet you. You know, he did it with a little bit soft and then a little bit harder, so I'll do it a little bit soft and then a little bit harder. Another thing you might want to see is we're using the I button here. Using the I button here, lads. You can vote which position United need to strengthen. Who's going to win this game? Currently it's 2-1 to United. United looking pretty decent on the counter-attack, and obviously Real Madrid getting one back just before half-time, maybe have the momentum. And then obviously you've got the Scout Report playlist. You can check out the likes of Fred, Milinkovic-Savic and so on. And then you can also check out the Chelsea video that he did on how Sarri could set up Chelsea for next season. It's all good. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the Cam Waters YouTube channel. Links are in the description. You know, that's me. Cheeky little plug. Big little plug. Also, get your questions in. We'll be doing a Q&A when Dave comes back, so do not go anywhere. Statman Cam sounds like an awful kids' TV show. Shut up, Dom. You're an awful graphics designer. No, I'm joking. Love you. Check out Dom as well. He's good. But here comes Statman Dave. And no, he is not in his boxers. He's in these awful shorts. Jesus. Plug your Twitter while you're here, Cam. Okay, at Cam_Waters. You know. 123 likes, and I get a backslap.
Right, move up a bit, bro.
Backslap him. Why? I'm the limelight now. This is my channel. Take over.
Come on, we need to do the rule of thirds, Cameron. I need to teach you about the rule of thirds.
I already know about the rule of thirds.
Well, come on. Is Dave wearing hot pants, or is he in his boxers? No, just very short shorts.
Short shorts.
Yeah. Stephen Alson, for some reason, opened up all my bananas today. I don't know why. Like,
it's because he went to the gym.
Yeah, he went to the gym and his heart rate was at 140 all day. Like, this is a true story. We're not even messing about here. That's why we're all cracking up.
Oh.
Oh well.
Swear Dave shorts have been welded onto his body. He wears nothing else.
True story.
They have no pockets. Who is the fastest player you've seen?
Ever?
I don't know. It's just a question.
In
the world.
Bale? Against Barcelona, remember when he ran out off the pitch and ran round...
That run in behind is very dangerous. Watch this. Benzema runs off Bailly here. Look, inside, Bailly's caught square. That's something that you could get caught on.
Fair point there. That's awful defending on that left-hand side. Awful. Sure. McTominay. Sort it out. Adopting Sanchez's shorts look lol. Yeah, absolutely.
Cristiano Ronaldo's when he rolled them up.
Oh yeah, all the good stuff. All the guys.
Get your questions in on Instagram, Twitter, and then we'll come to YouTube last because that's where everyone's hanging out. Let me have a look here for you, David.
Right, let's do it.
Let me just see where we were last time.
Come on, Cameron. Well, your bloody elbows flying here, mate.
That's how I eat as well. People hate eating next to me. Here we go. Do you think there will still be 1/2 player dominance for the Ballon d'Or after Messi and CR7?
Yes.
Who?
You
don't know yet, or
Mbappe,
Mason Mount,
Neymar.
Mbappe and Neymar. What do you do when Man United are on at 3 p.m. Saturdays?
Watch them.
Oh, that's nice. Smooth. Boats and Hose. What film is it from? Step Brothers.
Good work. Good work.
Boats and Hose. Gotta have me, ma. Yeah, that's right. You said it at home. Definitely said it at home. Have you watched much of Lucas Paqueta of Flamengo? Apparently Chelsea bid 40 million for him.
Lucas Paqueta? No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
I haven't either. Will you be uploading fantasy football?
Is that another name that's taking the mick?
Lucas Paqueta.
Definitely one of them people.
There, no.
Oh, you know the videos where they're like in the street and they go up to people and they're like,
Have you
what do you think United's new signing, Lucas Paqueta?
Yeah,
like,
really good, Lucas Paqueta.
Oh yeah. Anyway, will you be uploading fantasy football advice / tips this season?
Yes, because loads of people are asking for it.
Who will be the best midfield signing of the summer?
Lucas Paqueta is real, 20 years old, attacking midfielder, Flamengo, member of the Brazilian under-20s team. In Serie A this season in Brazil, of course, 14 games played, 5 goals, 1 assist, 3 yellow cards.
Sanchez's new haircut is what made the difference for him.
100%.
Statistics or Loslims?
Statistics.
Do you think Scott McTominay could be a good centre-back?
Maybe.
Could you do a fantasy football team and make a video on it on the channel?
Yeah, there's a lot of things on that, so we're going to do it. We've got to do it now.
Should Herrera start in our midfield 3?
No.
What's the best football manager save you've ever had?
Dynamo Dresden, 20-time Bundesliga champions.
20 times?
I think I won it a lot.
Jesus. If Klopp doesn't win the league, do we get to laugh at him for all the money he's spent?
Yeah, why not?
Hi Dave, my name is Jack Wall. I'm a big fan. I think Bonucci and Max would be perfect.
Yeah, I agree. Both would be good.
Where do you get the shorts, Dave? Need a pair.
I just smashed my tooth on the fucking gum as well. I think I got them from the Farah shop. The great shorts, honestly, real good shorts.
Statman, give us a wave. Statman, give us a wave. Lads.
Excellent. Move on.
Move on. Sorry, Dad. Which player from each top 6 side are you most excited to watch?
From Man City,
Foden.
KDB.
Yeah.
No, actually, Sterling. Sterling from City. Keita from Liverpool. Delo from United. Probably Barkley from Chelsea.
I want him to play from pre-season.
Kane from Spurs and Arsenal. Mesut Ozil.
I think Aubameyang's going to have a good season.
Oh, Aubameyang's going to be very good.
Is Abdul the secret CEO of Full-Time Devils? Definitely not. Who's the chairman for hashtag? Who's the chairman for Full-Time Devils?
Abdul.
Who do you think should be given the number 10 shirt at Manchester United?
Pogba.
Do you think Mourinho has always wanted to play 3-5-2?
I think he's kind of wanted to play for the last 2 seasons.
What will happen to Tammy Abraham this season? Do you think he'll play for Chelsea?
No.
If I DM 2018 top 3 Ballon d'Or.
Modric, Ronaldo, Griezmann.
Worst United YouTube channel.
Don't want to say that.
Abdul. I'm joking. Subscribe to Abdul, everyone. I don't know how to spell his last name.
Right. Should we move on to... We've got
3 more.
Okay.
Is it true that Howson's boxes can be used as an emergency parachute if needed?
Yes. Again, yeah, these are all true. I don't even know where you're getting all these facts from. Are you on like the Stephen Howson Wikipedia page? Someone's got to make that.
Where did you get the trim, Dave? I need one.
Got it from Chorlton. Closer Male Salon. Very good place. It's a good place, man. Good trim.
Square root of Willany's head.
It's just too big, man. I don't even know the number. It's that big.
Shall we get Maguire to pull a Chicharito and have a shirt nickname? Hashtag Slabhead.
Slabbers, you mean? Excellent.
Let's go on to... You go on to YouTube. I'll have a look and see if you've got any more Twitter.
So, Evan is asking, who's the best at football out of Howson, Statman Dave, Adam McCullough and Gaz? Gaz is atrocious. Stephen Howson fell over when we played 5-a-side. Says me and Mac. Mac isn't great. He just puts in loads of tackles. Not much else. So I'd say myself. Easy as you like. Sanchez is pure class. Favourite player of the last decade. My favourite non-United player of the last decade. I really like what Luka Modric, even Rakitic have done, actually. Iniesta as well. Xavi was good. Busquets. Basically, that Barca team was pretty good. But I've enjoyed players like Casemiro as well in the midfield. I like midfielders. They are good players.
What do you think about Honda to Melbourne victory? On hashtag StatboxDave.
Honda. Decent.
Yeah, Maguire.
I think a Melbourne victory should be good for him. He's not at that top level anymore. Yeah, lower level for him. Maguire unavailable. Maguire.
And that's all on a Statbox Dave. We're going to Jabbox Dave, I think.
Jabbox Dave.
Or Jabman Dave.
The next handle. The Pat Mouse. Shout out to Pat Mouse. Why isn't Mata given a bigger role at United? I'm not sure. I think there's that lack of pace that takes him away from that top level. But wonderful player. Really good player. Fantastic sort of abilities on the ball. Where do you see Jack Butland moving to? Maybe Newcastle. Could be interesting. I think that'd be a decent... What about Chelsea? Chelsea.
You never know, like... They need, like, a lot of Premier League talent is actually at Stoke, I think.
Yeah.
Scotland. Did Sobby leave? That Ramadan...
Sobby? No, has he got...
So he's left as well. Like,
interesting.
Peter Crouch is apparently leaving.
They all have clauses in them.
All the guys?
Yeah, all relegation clauses, probably.
Where could your twin end up? Could he stay at Leipzig from Henry Whittaker? Henry Whittaker obviously referring to Timo Werner. Timo Werner will be at Leipzig next season, I do imagine. I imagine he might stay afterwards as well, with the news that Julian Nagelsmann is joining at the end of next season. I'm so excited for that. One of my favourite clubs with one of my favourite managers. Cam Watters or Cam Kirkin? Cam Kirkin. Cam Watters is an absolute joke.
I've had enough of this abuse.
Tenor on Pereira, next goal scorer. Adam Evans. Are we going for it?
On Pereira?
I reckon Sanchez. I reckon Sanchez to grab another goal. But Adam is right. Like, he needs to back himself. If he thinks that, Adam, you've got to back yourself, bro.
Everything on Fred.
Abdul saying, go your house on Fred.
I've got the biggest prediction ever on you.
Thoughts on Lukaku playing in a two-man strike force in a 3-5-2?
Houghton has a better beard
Unbelievable.
than Dave.
Unbelievable.
He's had you there.
Oh, Brad.
Let's see some more YouTube questions then.
We've done most of them. Thoughts on Usain Bolt to the Central Coast Mariners in Australia?
He's on trial in Australia.
I think has he not signed. I think he signed a deal though.
No, the thing is though, right? I think you were talking to, was it Ben about this, or someone in the office was telling me if he was good enough as he thinks he is, he'd already been signed up by now. Like, yeah, I watched him at Soccer Aid. He was offside all the time, and he's the fastest man in the world.
Don't you dare talk about Lukaku like that, bro. I'll have to sit next to you in Old Trafford. So me and Abdul went to Old Trafford last season to watch one of the games. I had to sit next to him and point out every single time Romelu Lukaku did something good.
I've been wanting him for 3 games. Don't try and push this agenda.
Anyway, second half, just about to kick off. Manchester United versus Real Madrid. I imagine a lot of changes will be made by Real Madrid. The likes of Sancho,
Rashford as a striker.
Vasquez. I like it. He's good. False 90. How awesome he was in that Europa League run. We forget. What? So he scored the winner against Anderlecht in added time. He then, Celta Vigo, scored the free kick away. Then scored the... assisted for Fellaini for the winner as well. And then scored another goal. No, Mkhitaryan was... No, assisted Mkhitaryan. Then scored a goal, I think.
Assisted Mkhitaryan against Anderlecht. Scored against Anderlecht.
Speak up, shout.
Assisted against Anderlecht. Scored against Anderlecht at Old Trafford. Away at Celta Vigo. Scored the free kick. At home at Celta Vigo. Crossed the ball there onto Fellaini's beautiful mop head.
Hello. Marcus Rashford as a striker. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Can I get a shout out? Jawad Ali, there is your shout out.
Wow.
Good stuff, buddy.
What a nice family man.
Is that Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV? No, it's not Robbie. He's too busy buying another kitchen.
What? Oh, touch from the ref.
Absolute ref touches. We're about to kick off in the second half. Real Madrid kicking from left to right. Manchester United from right to left. Let's get this party started. It's the second half. United currently beating the Champions League finals. Finalists, winners, all the goals, all the good stuff. United playing a 3-5-2, guys. This pre-season stuff. We may have some ex-Mirage problems here, guys.
No, it's back up?
No.
It's not.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Watch this.
We back in?
I've told you. I know how to sort it out.
The game. Back in the game.
So smart.
Manchester United, absolute 3-5-2 in it in pre-season. Lovely stuff. It's really good. I like the tactics from Mourinho, sort of how he's going, how he's trying to evolve this team and getting a lot of central players in like Man United have. Now, technically, United have 4 strikers. You're thinking Lukaku, Martial, Rashford, Sanchez. And then we're seeing Juan Mata, so 5 guys that can play up front, as well as like Chong, Gomes. I really like this sort of system. I think it could work really well for me. Like we're seeing Scott McTominay today playing as a centre-back. It's sort of like, I like that from McTominay. We'll just play wherever he's asked, he'll play.
Wherever he's asked, he'll play. He just wants to get game time.
Yeah, exactly. You need that in a play. You need that in a young player.
You know, the worst player at a Sunday League team. I'll play anywhere. I just value time on a pitch.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's playing because he's good, not because he's good.
I'm just saying that was me.
Unbelievable. Oh, ball into the box. Manchester. What are you doing, Matteo Darmian? Jesus. Real Madrid attacking down the right-hand side, whipped in by Orzola, and Matteo Darmian just kicking out for a corner. As you do, Matteo Darmian.
Doesn't like it, does he?
He's had some pretty bad moments with the ball at his feet. Not going to lie to you guys.
Not going to lie.
Not going to lie, but he's not been great. And you got the a picture from the old desktop, and you know what he's doing. What about a picture of the game? Oh, nice. Good work.
Please be quiet, Dave.
I might need to get another beer involved in a minute.
Beer man, Dave. Beer belly, Dave.
Ooh,
another ball shot.
Yeah. Fred, tackle 1. Ceballos still on the ball. Ceballos. Vinicius Jr. right hand side, facing up Luke Shaw.
Right foot there. I bet he doesn't.
Tasty challenge there going in from Andreas Pereira.
He does love a tackle there.
He loves a bit of a tackle, Andreas Pereira. Very aggressive. Would you rather Stephen Alson, bad bald haircut for life, or listening to Graham Souness for 24/7? Oh, it's a good one. Or go for the bald head, to be quite honest. But that's me. That's life. That's all the good stuff. Odegaard turns 20 this December. He's 19 years old. Odegaard, a player that had such potential in Norway, should have signed for Ajax. That would have been the clever thing to do, but signed for Real Madrid and pretty much has just been loaned out and played in the Castilla.
I am there, don't need a bottle opener. Not like it was a screw-on lid. Look at that, it's like...
It was a screw-on lid, guys. Let's not mess about here. This wire's really annoying me, but anyway. Man United. Scott McTominay, left centre-back. Chips it back to David De Gea. Decent first touch out of his feet. Still waiting for David De Gea to make a save. Little bit of a dodgy kick out there. Clears it out. Pure absent Statman Dave from Henry Whittaker. Cameron nearly spat his water out. Fair play, Henry Whittaker, you absolute ledge.
Best dribbler in the Premier League.
Ooh, good question. Eden Hazard's got to be up there?
Eden Hazard has got to be up there.
Harry Maguire's got to be up there.
Mick. Eden Hazard's got to be the one.
Harry Maguire, 51 out of 60 take-ons last season. More than a number of top-class attacking talent in the Premier League. So,
Odegaard on now.
Odegaard, just come on, have a look. Yeah, brought on half-time for Gareth Bale. Also
19.
So,
Doesn't he feel
like
very old now? Like, he's old news.
He is old news in a way. And again, like I said, he should have gone to Ajax. Ajax would have been the perfect place for him to, work his
ballers
work his
produced
stuff.
to Ajax, hasn't it?
Harry Kane, he loves a dribble. Should Delete join after? Who should Delete join after Ajax? I think Tottenham would be a good place. Getting someone like Davinson Sanchez and Delete together would be nice because again they played together at Ajax. I think further down the line when they're a bit both more mature would be quite nice to see. That's what I would like. Sanchez looking to press the ball. Long ball out from Real Madrid. Lovely chest control. Eric Bailly is aggressive.
Got to be careful not to pull him back there though.
But I like that in a back three as a middle centre half. You can be aggressive because you know that the two guys can drop the shape, pop next to each other, and you're laughing. Again, Man United, 33% possession. Oh, that's a foul. That yeah. Nope. David De Gea, was that a save?
No, I thought it was going in. Oh, left back is now the #1 priority. In the
poll. What's that? In the poll? Where's the poll?
Oh, I think it's over here.
No, is it? Vote in the poll. Who should United sign? A left back, centre back, or right winger? Fred doing some nice skills there, getting fouled by Real Madrid.
Fouled, but that's none of our business.
None of our business. Justin Kluivert going to Roma is what Odegaard should have done. Yeah, Adam, that's quite it's a fair move in a way where Kluivert was at Ajax and now he's at Roma. Roma seeming to be a really progressive club. I really like Under, the Turkish right winger that plays for the
clinical finisher you've ever seen. Cam Waters.
I've seen you finish, mate. You can't trick me there. Clinical finisher ever seen. I like Higuain in his prime was very, very clinical. I'd say he's probably fallen out of that now. Ronaldo as well. Messi in his prime was disgusting.
Messi in his prime? Would you not say he's in his prime still?
I don't know. I think he's an interest. He needs to reprime.
Mata is underrated. I 100% agree.
Yeah, I think Mata keeps things ticking. Movement off the ball. Again, every time United played well last season, usually Mata was on the pitch, drifting off the right and sort of linking the play. I think the game against Liverpool, he was really good at coming to number 10 and combining and stuff. Lovely footballer. Lovely footballer. What do you think of Mina, the centre half? Meh. That's kind of what I think. Meh. Meh. Again, a mistake in him. Young defender. We've got enough of young defenders that got mistakes in them, quite frankly. Seriously, Dom, this is a child-friendly stream. Will you continue putting this thing in? We're going to have words tomorrow.
Keepers. Why isn't he coming out to claim
that? Why are you getting that?
It's on his 6-yard box.
Yeah, but there's still centre half there. You're fine.
Just
You're
be
chilling.
like, I've got this, and then start a counter. He's awful.
He's awful, is he?
He's come back from the World Cup.
Shot. He's saying David De Gea is finished.
He's over.
Yeah, good stuff. Golovin went to Monaco instead of Chelsea. He's going to have more game time at Monaco compared to Chelsea. I agree with that. Golovin under someone like Yardim would be really, really cool. You're thinking Bernardo Silva was a similar type of player. Out wide, coming to play, make Golovin combine that tenacity to win the ball back that Yardim likes, as well as that creativity. Crossing, really good at crossing. Love his crossing.
Yes.
Cameron, do you need some more water?
No, I was just, reading the comments. Messi was in his prime when he scored 90 goals in a year. Messi is still in his prime. Dave, who would you make as club captain this season? Pogba?
Yeah, I'd say Pogba.
Would you actually?
Yeah.
I was just
Pogba, Lukaku. Joint captaincy.
What? Like, well, one of them's got a vice captain.
I'd probably go Lukaku captain, Pogba vice.
Fair dues.
They've both done lots of good stuff in the World Cup.
I think the World Cup's shown their leadership skills.
Yeah, both of them. I think with Belgium, that's why I think Rommel over Scott McTominay's head. Ball breaks in a box.
Jeez,
Eric Bailly wins it back. Fred again on the edge of the area.
He just doesn't
Lovely
like to
little
give the
move.
ball
That.
away, except from there.
Nice though. Nice little shift of play from Fred outside his own box. Slips the pressure. Plays a forward pass like that. United very direct in this style and system. But yeah, Lukaku showed a lot with Belgium, and Belgium there's a lot of leaders in there. That's why I think him captain and then Pogba vice. I think Pogba showed some really good stuff in the dressing room for France, but I think Lukaku was in a situation where there was a lot of leaders, whereas Pogba, France lacked a leader. Do you know what I mean?
Family streams at 2 a.m.
Family streams at 2 a.m.
There's no watershed here.
No watershed. Yeah, got to be careful. Never know who's watching. Don't want to be providing.
It's 2 a.m.
bad content at 2 a.m.
Who's hoping for another penalty shootout?
Penalty shootout. I'm going for that.
10-10. And then they just give up and walk off.
Cam, what are your thoughts on the Qatar World Cup being held mid-season?
Not very happy about it, to be honest. You know, the World Cup is something that you finish the season, and you're like, oh, no more football, eh? Oh wait,
Wait a minute.
Yes, there is. Whereas this one's just going to be like, oh, get in, Chelsea top of the. Wait, what? You have to stop. The momentum's gone.
You know what? It's November as well. It's not even like mid-season. It's like
ridiculous.
Literally like 2 months in. Shot from Real Madrid from about 30 yards. Goes
so
over
like
the
the Premier League's going to start stop in like July.
Yeah.
And then what? When does it start again? It just ruins the whole
it ruins
thing.
everything. It's not good.
It means that you're going to be playing your youth team for about 3 to 6 weeks in the Prem until like.
Well, no, they stopped the Prem. No, they stopped the Prem.
No, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
No, but I mean when you resume.
Oh, I see what you mean.
You're going to hang. And then, the Prem's not going to just not start in August, is it? No. It's going to continue starting in August. So the start of the next season, you're just going to see teams fielding their youth teams.
It's going to be broken. It's going to be a broken time.
It's ridiculous.
But we still got
Every time on Football Manager, mine changes to, Canada or something.
There's allegedly an FBI investigation at the moment.
Allegedly.
Going into that in terms of...
the stadiums look pretty cool, then.
There's
also bad things that are happening.
The country who has appeared to have won this bid may or may not have paid certain important people in the media to promote Qatar, which is illegal. But this is all allegedly. This is no hearsay. This is what I've read in the press. All alleged stuff I've read in the press.
Statman Dave YouTube channel. Yeah. We like to be alleged.
I don't think things got to be fair in this world. That's what I'm saying. I'm a fair guy, and I'm not sure whether it was fair. Is all I'm saying. Poor old Australia or America. Anyway, would you like the next World Cup in England? Yes, I would. That'd be so good. I went out to the Euros.
Central.
The Euros was so much fun being in France. So easy to get to. Great fun.
Great fun.
Great fun.
I wasn't there because I could not afford it. But this is why I'm here. To get sailed off on my dreams. To Europe.
Ligma is winning, correct. Ligma is definitely winning.
It's a sad time, isn't it, Dave?
Do you think the future winter break in the Premier League is a bit pointless with the season remaining
on the attack? Ball comes in.
Ooh.
Martin Odegaard completely scuffs it, and that is why he does not play for Real Madrid.
Not great defending from United, that. And again, allowing a cross coming in from the box from the wide areas.
He's running off a defender here as well. Look, no one there. He's just jogging back and he's just like, no, I'll have it.
What a surprise. Matteo Darmian's side. Who would have guessed it? Look at this. Pressure on the ball from Matteo Darmian.
See his little...
Yeah. He's putting his hands behind his back to not do the hand. Oh, it's just come on, man.
What do you rate, what do you make of the UEFA Nations League then, David?
Interesting. It'll be a shake-up because international friendlies are dead boring. I usually take time off. In September, I'm going on holiday for 2 weeks. I'm going to have a great time. And that's a good time for me, is the international breaks. But the League of Nations may mix up, may make me have to stay
2 weeks off, but the content will continue.
The content will continue, don't you worry, guys, on the Statman Dave YouTube channel, #content for days.
Great build-up, Real Madrid.
Good build-up for Madrid.
You've got to agree, these youthful players that Madrid are playing.
It's nice.
They understand the philosophy.
What's needed, yeah. Again, the Castillo and the youth team have got a lot closer than the first team. Guti doing mad things. with the youth teams. There's a lot of hype that he was going to get the job ahead of Lopetegui, given that he had such a good record.
What do you rate the situation between Lopetegui and the Spain job?
No, it's mad. It's so stupid.
Do Madrid think that they're the biggest club in football?
Good pressure there from Eric Bailly. Wins the ball back in the final third. Sanchez.
Watch a foul go. There'll be a foul.
Wide. Someone off from wide. Sanchez winning the ball in the final third.
Sanchez sees Darmian making the run and cuts back inside.
Fred. Ball out. What a ball from Fred to find Luke Shaw out wide, threading it through the eye of the needle. Andreas Pereira, edge of the area, plays back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw with one of the worst crosses I've seen in a long time.
Nice looping cross. Darmian. Oh my gosh. Darmian.
Seriously, these fullbacks are absolutely rubbish. This is a big thing. Like,
did you see that dive? No way.
Has he flopped? Vinicius Jr.
No, like, hopefully there's a replay because that was awful. Like, that was awful.
It's just an awful. Like, that was so annoying.
Look.
So Darmian comes in. Vinicius. Wow.
How's he giving a foul for that?
I don't know. I do not know. Vinicius Jr. going down, holding his face. But more importantly, what a good pressing situation from United. Eric Bailly getting aggressive. Fred nicking it. Sanchez getting another mix. Counter-attack goes. I like this 3-5 too. Very tasty.
Still waiting for Australia to host the World Cup. Now, that would be a nightmare for us Brits.
I don't know. We could go there.
12-hour... Yeah,
I see what you mean. I see what you mean, yeah. What do you mean? We're well good at 3 a.m. streams. Like that goddamn video, because we are here at 3... No, we are 29 minutes to 3. Oh, Godin or Slabhead Godin.
Like the goddamn video, because I get to backhand him at 500 likes. It should have been 400, but a certain someone bottled it.
Worst cross since Shaw's last one.
Guti is diving like Neymar.
Guti extremely underrated as a player. I agree that Guti was a really underrated player again because it was the Galacticos era at Real Madrid. Players like your, of course, the Makelele role, and Guti, not getting down. But it's upsetting there. Vinicius Jr. going down like he's been absolutely shot. But Fred in central midfield, great ball over the top. Sanchez on the chase, keeper coming out though to sweep. Loving what Fred's doing. The pass before there to get Luke Shaw into an advanced area and then Luke Shaw to check back on himself. It was a great ball. It's such a shame that Luke Shaw doesn't have that
crossing ability.
Confidence. Or ability. Or both.
Or ability.
Vinicius Jr. again, taking on Manchester United. One lollipop.
He likes the ball at his feet.
Eric Bailly again. Lovely defending. Eric Bailly's been really good in open play in this game.
Do you reckon that youngster from Brazil will start?
Vinicius Jr.?
Yeah.
Nah.
How mad is it that they can pay 40 million for someone to just sit on the bench?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But at the same time, it's the size of Real Madrid. And what's kind of, it's interesting where Real Madrid are now as a club and when United are as a club in terms of their spending. That's kind of like an interesting side note. United.
Substitution for...
I think it would be
Madrid?
Real Madrid.
Yeah, R.D.T.
R.D.T. Coming on for Vinicius Jr., who's been bright, you'd say. Very bright. But at the same time, not, completely blowing the world off. I think he's shown some good moves. The move on Timothy Fosu-Mensah was good.
All the other teams that you guys have played have made like a lot of subs around the 60th minute, a lot of fresh legs, and this is where you'll concede now. Yeah,
I think so. But at the same time,
I know you were saying
it's a reason.
You've got to make them understand the 90 minutes because these are probably going to be the teams heading into the first game of the season.
And that's the thing. That is the problem with this pre-season is that everything is so quick. World Cup done, bang, 3 pre-season games. Like what? Pogba's not back. Lukaku's not back still. Lingard's not back. Rashford's not back yet. And we're in this we're ready to go. This is literally we've got Bayern Munich. On the 5th, which I believe we'll do in another stream on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. And then you've got a game on the 10th. United are playing Friday night. It's even closer than the rest of the teams in the Prem because we're playing the first game of the season.
Lovely.
That's frustrating.
When is that United Bayern game?
I think it's on the 5th. The last game in pre-season. The Bayern München Cup. 5th, a kickoff at
8:15.
Oh, nice!
Time.
It's not 3 o'clock in the morning,
time.
So that'll be 6:15. What it was?
I don't think I'll be here, David.
No, dear.
My last shift at my other work ever.
I thought you quit.
I have, but I have to work out the rota.
Again, can you click that up? Send that to me. That'd be fantastic. So I've got 2 bits.
I handed in my notice today. So You're watching this and you haven't read the email?
Sorry.
What are your top 3 transfer targets to make United title challenges? A centre-back, a left-back, and a right winger.
Yeah, I'd probably go Rebic.
I've just said you'll get overturned from all these fresh legs, and that's what you're getting done.
Sanasine, yeah, some good work there from
Adam
Oscar.
Evans, you should be wary, but don't cash out yet, because when you bring on the fresh legs, I reckon you might score another one.
Hopefully.
But Darmian, again, is just... He's not...
he's been awful.
Not great.
He's been awful
looks like
defensively.
your brother playing against your mates.
Yeah, and your brother is tired, old, fatigued, nearly 40 years old, playing with the youngsters.
Bold
stuff. But United, the signings, Rebic, right midfield, Sandro, and let's say Slabhead.
Let's say a Slabhead.
I like that nickname, it's good. Fred again, it was Pereira that time, calm. Then passing it to Fred rolling it and flicking it with his heel, lovely stuff. Sanchez, brilliant. Fighting, dogged play from Alexis Sanchez there.
Have a fight with Sanchez.
Oh, he'd kill you.
He looks like a madman.
Like, he's one of those people that you knock down and gets up, like just then, fouling back up instantly.
Get knocked down.
Lovely play from Fred though. Drag back, little pass with his heel, lovely stuff from Fred.
We'll be seeing the United youngsters soon?
Hopefully, I hope so.
Who, out of the ones there, so Chong, Gomes, Mitchell, Greenwood, who do you think would come on and change the game?
I'd like to see a bit of Gomes in this system. I'd like to see Gomes Sanchez. Yeah. Just because it'd be quite a nice blend of two sort of creative players, and Gomes is a little bit like Juan Mata in a way, where he's a playmaker, likes to get on the ball, likes to drift around off the ball. Obviously not like, but I mean like they're similar, and I'd like to see that number 10, number 9 relationship between those two. Fred again, muscular, bullying the Real Madrid team again, driving through midfield. Little layoff to Luke Shaw. Juan Mata deep in midfield goes back to Andreas Pereira, United's best player in pre-season. Bar this game, Sanchez. Fred left-hand side. Again, Fred's ability to be able to play left midfield, right midfield, and central midfield allows him to be quite flexible as a player. And in central midfield then he was just driving down the left-hand side, left-footed as well. Lovely stuff. What is this?
How old do goats live in Spain? 30 to 34 years. How old is Cristiano Ronaldo? 33 years. How old do goats live in Italy? 89 to 94 years.
The goat has moved out there. Sanchez, central midfield, carrying through the centre of the park. 2 Madrid players ahead. Loses the ball. Interception there. Sanchez, though, back, dogged. Looks to win it back. That's what I love about Sanchez. It's almost like that South American street fighter, Carlos Tevez nature about him, which you love as a football fan. You absolutely love.
Hala Madrid says, Dave, should we sell Kroos and start Kovacic?
No. I think Kovacic is too safe on the ball at the moment. I think he needs to develop his passing game a bit more. He got the range, but too many times I see him square, sideways. Whereas Kroos is a little bit more penetrative in terms of tempo and switching play from side to side. I think Kroos is really good at controlling it, whereas Kovacic, a little bit too slow at the moment. The tempo a little bit, too delayed, low.
Chong is class, but Gomes is the black Messi.
I think Gomes is a player that really will go somewhere, be it United or not. Same with Chong, though. I think Chong is wonderful. I like both of the players. I think they combine really well together as well, which is a nice thing if United do progress them both through the first team, which I hope.
I'm not reading that. Why does Jesse Lingard continue to be unappreciated and underrated at United?
Because people seem to not understand football. Fred driving through midfield to Sanchez. Sanchez cuts inside again, completely bamboozling the Real Madrid central midfielder. And it's a free kick.
Championship quality.
Yes, I agree there. But good run from Fred there, driving through midfield, carrying. Good stuff.
Fred's footwork is just class.
It's really good, isn't it? Really, really good.
Him and Kante in a midfield together would be nice.
That's one of the things I said in my scout report, is that there's something Kante-like about him when he's off the ball and how he wins it back. You know what I was saying before? Like, it's not aggressive, but they're like on you. Like they shut the space down
like
so
his
good.
Footwork and pressing would be amazing. Yeah. It's Kante to just cover up.
Yeah. Kante's pressing is really good. Fred goes off for Manchester United. Great debut. Great full debut.
Does that mean Scott McTominay push up?
Scott McTominay into midfield, I do think now. But what a debut that was from Fred. We saw everything that I mentioned. His ability to carry the ball through central midfield, his ability to roll pressure deep, and of course dictate the play. There's 3 points there, Abdul. We need to get out on Twitter. Dictate the play, carry the ball, and what was the other one I've forgotten already? Roll pressure. Lovely stuff from Fred. Great debut. Full debut.
Yeah, so McTominay pushing up to the highest midfielder there now.
Uh-oh. David De Gea off his
he's
line.
looking shaky there.
Lovely little kick out there.
I'm about to buy a Man United shirt. Who do I have on the back of the shirt? I'd wait until the transfer window is closed.
I'd go with Fred.
Well, yeah, he's not.
Or Scott McTominay.
A new signing.
Scott McTominay.
No, Scott McTominay might get loaned out.
No, he won't.
Our best 11 must include Kovacic. I watch my team every week. One of Cruz or Casemiro must be benched.
This is the interesting side, yeah. Hello Madrid, you make a very good point, because Casemiro's form in the quarterfinals and the quarters and the last 16 of the Champions League was poor. And then obviously Zidane started Kovacic against Bayern and he played quite well. But at the same time, he did go back to Casemiro in the final. Casemiro was good in the final.
Good play from Scott McTominay.
Great feet from Andreas Pereira. Lovely feet.
That's like
lovely feet at DM.
68 tournament.
Absolute wonderful regista, as we say in Italy. Dictator.
How do you pronounce pasta over there?
That's panini, mate. Panini.
Panini.
It is 2:40 in the morning, right? We've had a long day.
Let's hit that like button.
Yeah, let's like
it's been
it.
a long day. There's 500 here. Let's get it to 500 likes. Yeah. We all know you have a YouTube account because it registers it. So you like that video. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Dave, and watch his videos and mine.
Yeah, all the vids. But yeah, what were you saying? You were saying something quite interesting.
I can't remember.
No, excellent. Our minds have gone. Everything is broken.
This is what happens. Wait until penalties. We're
going to be delirious. We were delirious last time. Good interception there. Andreas Pereira pressurising the ball.
Coffee tastes minging now.
Juan Mata to Luke Shaw on the overlap, driving through. Sanchez
keep going,
pulled left. Back to Shaw.
Everyone believes
Shaw
in
on the
Shaw.
overlap. Can he deliver?
Chong warming up.
Can he deliver?
It's a good cross, to be fair, if anyone was in the box.
No, he can't. That's the problem. That's not a good cross. I fucking hate this English mentality of, family-friendly stream, I'm sorry.
Hates.
I really hate that mentality of that's a good cross because it's been put into a good area. That's incorrect. There's nobody there.
That's your team's fault, right?
No, but at the same time, you don't cross. You don't cross into an area. You cross to pick out a teammate.
Yeah, but
but your teammate's not there.
Yeah, but that's what you're. Why aren't your teammates rushing to get into the box?
So you, at one point, right, you're on the wide there. You've got to check. You've got to look. You've got to get your head up.
If you put your cross into a dangerous area, you're expecting
that cross.
No, you're expecting people to be in that position.
Yeah, but that cross was to the back post. You see Mata for that whole movement. If he checks and looks, he sees one Mata on the edge of the area.
I
and he's
understand
dropped
what
that
you're
on the back
saying.
post.
You're picking out someone, but you're also expecting more than one person to be.
It's a pass from a wide area into an attacking area. There? Because Sanchez had just played the ball wide to Luke Shaw.
No, but where's
Luke Shaw needs to.
Where are the late runners? No one's there. They're all.
But at the same time, it's a counter attack, so you're ahead of the play. You've got to be a bit smarter.
Okay, David.
That's why you never made it. I'm only joking, Cameron.
I only got my Martial kit a few months ago. Do you think it will stay or go? For God's sake.
Sad times. Should he stay or should... Oh, lovely Eric Bailly on the slide tacklers there. Sanchez, ball to feet. Oh, a little ball inside to Mata. Mata trying to get Scott McTominay on the forward run. But I agree with you that there was no runners from midfield. I agree that you've got to hit certain areas with crosses, but what I don't agree with is putting it into an area when you've not looked.
Yeah. But like a first-time cross, you can look up and then expect more people to be there.
But it wasn't first time.
Okay, David, I lose.
Anyway, it was a good debate. Good little debate there. Good work, Cameron.
I see Kovacic fit into Lopatelli's system more than Cruz, to be honest.
I'd say more than Casemiro. I'd say that Lopatelli likes the ball players. Yeah, maybe that's another guy that could be moved on. But you know, Casemiro's so good.
Sanchez still got.
Go on, Sanchez still got the legs, the Larry legs.
Maybe not anymore. He's tired now.
That's
why
pressure.
they keep him on though. You know, can he still do the sprints halfway through the?
He can always do the sprints.
But but if he was that good, he would start Kovacic. Like last season, if he was that good, he would start.
Yeah, no. This is the thing. I appreciate what he does. I think he's a wonderful player, but I don't like.
Twanzebe playing left back.
No, he's just pressing. We're pressing. Man United press these days.
What? By yourself?
Yeah, why not?
I'm pretty sure Jose Mourinho hasn't said to him when he's come on.
Maybe. You know what you need to do, lad? You run up the pitch by yourself. You've not seen that? Have you not seen that clip of Robertson pressing on his own? You have. Last season when he just went mad, he went on the mad one on his bill. Get the Darmian kit when he signed. Got a Darmian kit. Oh, Marcus, man, Marcus.
How bad is Shaw though? He's had a dodgy pre-season. I mean, I rate him more than what's his name, Darmian, but you need wing backs.
We've got Ashley Young, man. What's your point?
Shut up. Zidane as the new manager.
He's going to be you
what a
manager.
Tackle there,
Luke Shaw just hacked him.
What a tackle.
Free kick to Real Madrid, just
right
outside the penalty area.
He's now like, what are you on about
defending.
me?
Awful defending, completely mullered him. No, but yeah, Zidane will be Juventus manager by Christmas.
46 more likes and Statman Dave gets slapped. He just took him out.
Big opportunity for Real Madrid.
The only worse fullback in the Prem than Shaw is Derby.
It's going off in the comments, going off. Andreas Pereira with a...
Make sure to drink that quality H2O if you're drinking. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
Responsibly.
Exactly.
Oh, David, I hit the like button once, now I hit it again. Now it's gone.
Oh.
Maybe you have to hit it again.
Dave, will Rojo ever be fit to...
Why hasn't he caught that? I hate it when keepers do that. It just causes more problems.
I agree with you.
Odegaard.
Ball out wide to the fullback on the overlap. Cuts it across the box. Edge of the area. Volley comes in.
Awful
well
volley.
over the bar. Absolutely over the bar. Luke Shaw is playing trash.
I high-key regret wanting a Darmian kit during his first 5 games under Van Gaal when he looked semi-decent.
Ooh, we're going to have to go to Instagram in a minute. Chris is calling us. Is the pink away kit real?
Is the pink away kit real?
I just gave the listeners a signal. You can take that however they want.
I missed the signal, but yeah.
Okay. We'll speak about it after the stream, don't you worry.
Well,
Isco and Asensio are coming on. We're just seeing them come on now. That's going to be exciting. Isco under Lopetegui for Spain. I think it was like 17 goals in 18 games or something crazy like that. He scored so many goals. A backhand from Cam will not affect Dave's iron chin. I agree. Jabman Dave.
Mata has 99 physicality. Have you seen that video from Jesse Lingard? Where he's in... Rashford says... what does he say?
Rashford did a video with Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, Rashford did a video with Rio Ferdinand and was like, his physicality's that, it should be lower.
Yeah.
And then Jesse Lingard, they're staying in a hotel and he goes over to him, he's like, 0 physicality? I've got 99, and then like jumps on him. He's like 99 physicality, like shaking him, like he's just there, like get off, like he's tired and stuff.
Mental.
It's just a cute bromance.
Oh, nice, bro. Don't you dare. Adam Evans, squeaky bum time for his bet. That is completely correct, sir. You stick in it. Hala Madrid. I want Umbacano to partner with Varane in 2 years. Umbacano, what a player he is. Fred is the real deal. Mr. Singh,
are you ready?
I told you so.
For a few quick fire questions.
We're going for a power
Make
hour.
sure to get your questions on Instagram right now at Statman Dave on Instagram, because we are about to go through a quick fire question and answer
session.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Is Lawrence McKenna Bree's bitch?
There's my answer.
How many points are Man United going to have next season?
80.
Please shout out Jack and Ben from Marple, legend.
Shout out to Jack and Ben from Marple, legends.
Would you rather have Stephen Howson's bad, bold haircut for life or listen to Sooners for 24/7?
Bold haircut.
He has that 3 times.
I'm going to be single for the rest of my life with that.
Oh, Stephen Howson's getting a lot of stick here. Is it true how homeless men use Stephen Howson's old clothes as tents?
Yep.
Do you think Pogba should have to fight for his position due to Andreas' performances?
No, I think Pogba and Andreas in the same midfield would be tasty.
Can't answer that one, but I can show you it.
Yep.
Sean Daishin.
Yes.
Why don't you ever have Charlie as a Reading? He's so knowledgeable.
I have not seen him for a bit. I saw him last time during the season, I think. No, maybe.
What's the best football manager save you've had?
Dresden, we had that one before, I think.
No, it's coming
New
again.
dude. Yeah, Dynamo Dresden.
What do you think of Alex Telles? Or Tells?
Decent, good.
Did Diego Dalot injure his knee, Gar? Is that why he's not playing?
I think he had an injury when he came to United. I'm not exactly sure what it was. But yeah, unfortunate.
Here we go, we got some more. Cameron, why aren't you drinking beer? Please may I have a beer? The people demand I do it.
The people want me to.
Thoughts on Dean Henderson? Who's Dean Henderson?
Keeper.
Thoughts on him?
Good.
Very modest. What's your biggest regret? That's coming from Dom.
Jesus.
Hiring you, Dom.
Yeah, hiring Dom.
Is it true you can only wake up Houghton with a poke flu?
Filter the questions, Cameron. Don't be stupid.
I don't know what one of them is.
Yeah, just don't, you know.
It's a good job it's past 9.
Yeah, you know, family friendly.
Is Grant the second or third keeper?
Probably the second. I don't know where Romero's gone at the moment.
I want fullbacks, but who?
Delo and Sandro.
Van der Holt as a replacement for Shaw.
Nah. Ball in the box here for Real Madrid. Block coming in from Axel to Nzabi.
How's the plan going for solving homelessness?
Good. I actually chatted about it in the pub the other day to a guy that worked for the NHS, and he like just a random dude, and he was actually like, "Yeah, that's a pretty decent idea."
What is your idea?
It's going to start with
handing food out Christmas time. Hence,
yeah.
Don't.
Chance.
It's a proper touchy subject, but I think that the council need to do better, really.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting one. It's difficult because there's a lot of social, economic things that you've got to deal with all at the same time. So it's a very difficult problem to solve. But hopefully one day we'll solve it.
Do your best for homelessness. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You know, buy them food rather than maybe giving them money. Yeah. You know, stuff like that. Dave got the 5 number 7s wrong before. Can he get it right? You got the 5 number 7s wrong before.
Oh, what?
Who did you get wrong? Who?
Sanchez, Ronaldo, Owen, Valencia. Antonio Valencia.
He had the 7.
Yeah. Bottled it. Lost his head.
To be honest, it wasn't that. He won the Liga.
What's the other one? Abdul, what was the other one I said before? I've completely mind blanked this.
Best bromance,
Beckham.
Rashford and Lingard, or Statman Dave and Cam? Got to be us.
Lingard and Rashford.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, people saying Dave and Cam. Cam equals Coutinho. Oh, yeah, you should see me play as well. 15 goals this season. 15 goals, isn't it? Me and Dave have got a little cheeky bet, so...
We've got lots of bets going on.
I've got a Sunday League team that I've just joined.
Oh, Sanchez. At the Real Madrid, 2 centre-halves. Lovely little cut inside
they
again.
Just don't believe in Darmian, do they? He's
Every time he's on the overlap,
shouldn't
yeah.
have. Oh.
Good break from Sanchez again, creating that sort of... I think that's nice with this 3-5-2. We've seen a lot of opportunities where United are actually getting at the back 2 centre-backs. Again, European football, people push the full-backs nice and high. United are going to isolate them a lot this season and counter-attack. Lukaku and Sanchez together. Lovely. Loan?
Loan out this season.
Oh, loan out. I'm not sure I wouldn't really loan out any of the first-team players. Maybe Chong, Gomes. I'd like to see Gomes maybe in Portugal or Spain, somewhere where it's a little bit less physical, where he can evolve his technical game and play at a top European league. That's what I'd like to see.
That's
Gomez.
what we did.
Ball in, it's over the bar.
Squeaky bum
Somebody
time
has
for
just
you,
missed an
Andy.
absolute sitter. Lucas Vasquez, I think it was, literally firing.
That's not
it's
Vasquez.
not Vasquez.
That's just not Vasquez.
It's not Vasquez.
What
Over
would
the
be
bar.
your dream sign at United? Love the channel, by the way. Clapping emoji.
Oh, nice.
Don't clap him.
Dream signing.
Start celebrating.
Oh, De Gea saved that.
Look, he's so angry.
Unbelievable save from David De Gea. Fantastic. I think that's that RDT fella over here.
The number 7s were Di Maria and Depay.
Oh, god damn it. That was so
Statman
easy.
Dave.
Oh, Jimmy Garner's coming on.
Yeah, yay. Who's that?
Jimmy Garner, United youth player, impressed me last season when I was watching the youth. He was good. Him and Ethan Hamilton in central midfield. Really good pairing. Little technician. Lovely on the ball. Lovely
Three
footballer.
amigos, Jack, Ben and Billsy, watching from Marple. Love you both.
Oh, cheers, guys. We did the dream signing. We kind of skipped it. Accenture,
Yeah.
let's say. Let's throw someone else in the mix.
Accenture, he's a great signing on Football Manager as well. Turns into an absolute baller. Any more? That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's a wrap.
You know, that's what we do here on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. We like interaction. We like 500 likes so I can get my revenge. Please. I beg.
United beating the current European champions 2-1. 2 goals to 1, should I say. Andreas Pereira looks like he's playing more of a number 10 now throws a tenacious tackle in there. Jimmy Gardner dropping into central midfield. Nice stuff. UFC or boxing? It depends. I like boxing. I like UFC when they're standing up. I'm not a massive fan of the wrestling side of it, so I don't really understand it.
Is the most natural defender in the club. Do you agree, Dave?
Very natural defender.
In every single stream.
Yeah, that he is a very natural defender. Great on the ball.
Do you reckon he'll stay at United?
I hope so. Really do. Ball back post. Axel Tuanzebe. Bang.
Knew that there was trouble behind him.
Just dealt with the problem. Not doing a Matteo Darmian losing his shizzle everywhere, but good stuff.
Thoughts on Yerry Mina? Obviously, following United, unfollowing Barca. It's a little bit of bait.
So much media crap, isn't it? About 5,000.
When did Demi Mitchell come on? About 2 minutes ago?
5 minutes ago, yeah. It was a while. He hasn't really done much.
Do you reckon the World Cup has affected De Gea's confidence?
It may have done.
Especially with catching
that save then, though, was so good.
You don't lose it, do you, really? You're just not a Cameron Waters type of keeper.
No, not a bottle job.
Well, he was when he first came. Feet man De Gea. I'm all right.
You weren't there.
We know you love boxing, jab man.
Blackburn.
Do you think
home.
PewDiePie on True Geordie's podcast has to happen?
Oh, definitely. I like both. Both of them are great YouTubers. You've got to give PewDiePie credit for what he's done.
I am a big fan of Bree.
Bree is very good. Yeah, that would be an excellent podcast.
Almost off the
Eric Bailly again. Decent in the middle. Very, very decent in the middle of this back three. I like it. Like it a lot. Victor Lindelof maybe one side. Tuanzebe or Fosu Mensah the other side. Very tasty stuff.
Why are we not getting a natural right winger? It's been a problem for so many years now.
I don't think it. I think it's grown into a problem because we've made it a problem. I don't think you need a natural winger anymore. I don't think they exist. Ball behind the Man United defence again. Fosu Mensah. This right-hand side today, Matteo Darmian. Jesus, the floodgates are just there.
Everyone's saying Memphis and Di Maria. Memphis, Owen, Di Maria, Valencia and Sanchez.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Said Owen.
I said Owen.
Owen and who? No, but Owen wasn't in the last five. Oh wait, yeah,
he was. Yeah, Owen, Valencia, Sanchez. I said Beckham and Ronaldo, didn't I? But it is it's 4 minutes to 3 in the morning. I've been working since 10. It's been a long
day. You look
day.
quite sceptical at the moment. He touched that. Oh, great tackle. He wants to come off.
Sanchez, great width today. Really running the channels pretty well in this 3-5-2.
How much do you reckon he gets back on that 90 quid?
Oh, it's got to be big, that, actually.
Adam, if you can tell us,
yeah, can you tell us what's your
cash
winnings?
out at the moment?
Yeah, do we need to cash out?
Winnings?
Yeah, or do we need to cash out right now, or are we going to hold it?
We don't have natural left wingers, but no one seems to complain.
There you go. That's the point.
Smart man. Thank you, Matthew Jarvis.
It's fullbacks that provide that right winger type vibe these days. And Delo will do that for United when he's fit, finally.
Fred looked good and sharp while he was on.
Yeah, really good. That's what the Fred that we saw at Shakhtar.
Adam Evans hasn't told us his cash out, but he's told us, will we ever get Bale without letting De Gea go? Which isn't an option for me.
No, I think Bale's going to stay at Real for
time.
Yeah, you think...
Pereira giving it.
Love that from... After James Milner just drops it to another Real Madrid player.
Yeah. Oh.
No. Go on.
Wavelengths. Will Mbappe and Neymar be the next Messi-Ronaldo rivalry?
Yes, maybe. I'd say so. I'd like to see them not play at the same club.
Yeah, I think Neymar wants to leave.
Or alternatively play him as a front two. That would be nice.
Sanchez is getting a lot of fouls. He's doing the Hazard.
Someone just kicked him right in the crown jewels. Everyone's been taking a pound in the crown jewels today.
Rojo going to Everton, yet we keep in Smalling and Jones.
Rojo is such an unnatural defender. It's a joke.
Where would you play Rojo?
I just don't understand why he's got so hyped up. He literally had like 4 good games in a back 4 when he was protected. You see him when he defends space. He just can't defend space.
All them punches are starting to affect Jamman's brain. Nothing to do with the time of day.
No, it's literally the time of day.
One more punch in 22 likes. I'm going to like it on my YouTube channel. Cam Waters. That was a great plug, that, wasn't it? Link in the description. Go hit that.
It would have been seamless if you hadn't bottled the last bit. Link in description bit. So unlucky. But no.
Why do I have to log into...
Cash out is 170. Return is 236. Ooh. Oh,
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
It's a good cash out, though.
To be fair, you do look like you're sitting back a lot in
like we've basically gone to a 5-4-1. We are defending, but that could be a good thing. I reckon we stay, Adam.
I reckon we stay.
This is tense now. I feel the pressure.
Scared.
Really feel the pressure.
You are playing a 5-4-1. Alexis is
just up front on his own. Come on, United. Do it for Adam. Everyone get in the comments. Do it for Adam. Do it together, boys.
Is this even football?
This is football. Definitely football. Cal Smith, how good are you at left back or left wing back? I am awful because I'm right-footed.
Wow.
Could play as an inverted fullback.
I've played left back, right back, and centre mid.
Oh, do you think you can play for United?
Not for United.
No.
What was that the question? Can you become our left back?
The comments are saying cash out. Henry Whittaker, cash out. Jay, cash out.
Matthew
Andrew,
Jarvis.
cash
We
out.
are defending. Incredible analysis. I'll leave it, and if it loses, then Cam has to buy the shirt.
There's a free kick in the final third.
Have you seen it? I'll leave it, and if Cam loses, then Cam has to buy the shirt for the stream.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy the shirt.
Deal.
But I'm sure there's a United shirt I'll have to wear for a stream, and I'll do that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's roll pressure?
Roll?
Pressure. Is that what he said?
Uh-oh, ball in the box.
A handful of more people to like Scott Halstengard wants to see this backhand.
Okay.
You know,
All right. We spoke about it.
2 games ago, there was a handshake.
Roll pressure deep in midfield, Abdul.
Today, there's a backhand.
Roll pressure deep in midfield. Sanchez. Oh, lovely little skill over the top. Oh, what is...
Wait,
a foul? 89 minutes and 19 seconds. Will Adam win the prize?
No, I sort of have to support United for this last 3 minutes because I don't want to wear a United shirt.
You want to support United anyway, bro?
No, I don't.
Shot comes in, defended, out for a
Brilliant.
throw-in.
Darmian about to cost the ladder. A rubbish load.
A rubbish load. Good work.
37 years supporting United, this is hard to watch.
This is exciting to watch. I'm on it now because I'm not even betting, but this makes it more exciting. Asensio,
90 quid.
30 yards out.
90 quid could have got you a
his
shirt.
left foot. Checks again, ball out.
Why has he done that?
Lovely little
How has he not given
jab.
a foul for that?
Lovely jab from Pereira. 3 minutes of added time here. Nacho.
Nice, we'll have them all day. We'll have that all day.
We're not scared. We're not scared then. Not fearful.
All day, every day from there, Nacho.
Who's the most tactically flexible manager at the moment? I'd say Zidane or Julian Nagelsmann.
Wally Range. Thoughts on Fred's performance?
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Really, really good.
I don't know why I called him a kid.
That's what you expect from him.
I'm so nervous and my legs are shaking. I'm not wearing a United shirt. I don't want to.
You will do.
What about, I put £10 on the draw at 9-1, so money back either way. No, you don't have to do that. Here we go. I'm so nervous. That's why I'm not speaking. Dave, it's 3 AM and I'm struggling to keep my eyes open.
Same.
Going to sleep. Good stream, lads. Thank you very much,
cheers,
Khalid.
buddy.
Really appreciate it. 9 more likes, Khalid. Maybe you should stick around for the backhand.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no.
I put £10 on a draw at 9-1. So I make my money back. Nice. Betting smart with Dave. Adam Evans, you genius. Uh-oh, ball into the box.
He jumped. He literally leapfrogged him and headed the ball out. 8 more likes for a backhand. I'm plugging this.
You can't
I don't know how hard to do it. You did it soft and then...
It wasn't that bad. It was a little one.
Yeah, but
Edge of the area. Tony Cruz.
Close that. Press that. Press that. Stop the cross.
Ball in the wide area. Fosu Mensah comes across. David De Gea to catch. Simple goalkeeping from De Gea. United are 1 minute and 9 seconds away from beating the current European champions. Big result. Good performance. 3-5-2. Counter-attacking goal. Good combination play with the wing-back. All the good stuff. Fred's man-of-the-match performance in central midfield when he was on.
Odds on you getting Darmian sideburns?
Absolutely 0-0. Never happened.
Do 5 and then we'll do it here.
But
what was that, Callum? 502 likes? We'll do it in a minute. No, at full time when people have got nothing to watch.
United winning the ball back. And the Herrera.
Here we
ball
go,
out
Adam.
wide.
It's all happy days. You're going to win your cash. I'm going to backhand him.
Sanchez cuts inside, wins a free kick. Ref!
He's dived.
Uh-oh. Real Madrid, one last chance. 20 seconds to go. Can Adam win his cash? Shot comes in. Easy goalkeeper from David De Gea there.
World Cup there.
Simple catch.
Knock him out. Oh, get revenge for the abuse, Cam. Wind it up and let it rip.
Cam, you just remember who you work for. Remember the review we've got tomorrow morning? Oh, it's over. Man United beating Real Madrid 2-1. Alexis Sanchez with a goal, Alexis Sanchez with an assist, and a Man United win. Cameron, are you going to do this then?
I'll do it.
Buzzing. We're all buzzing for Adam. Shout out to Adam.
Well done, Adam.
£90 on the win for United. That is ballsy after the United defeat to
Yeah, he stumbled
Liverpool.
there, didn't he? How hard?
Just whatever. Just do it.
That was shit. That was awful. I'm too
Statman
scared.
Dave, he rolls, he punches, he takes all the shots.
Thanks
Easy
very
as
much,
you
Adam
like.
Evans. You won cash.
Oh, you're
You're a
absolute
brilliant supporter.
legend, lad. But anyway, if you've done it, if you do it again, I'll have to respond with an absolute beast of a slap. But what we've learned from this game today, guys, a good Manchester United performance. Again, that's not going to work. We've dropped off again. That went straight to the Instagram filth. But we'll try and load that in again. Cheers for the Super Chat donation, Adam, you absolute hero. Congratulations on winning that money as well, lad. That is big cash. But United 3-5-2, looking good. The big things with the game as well, United still showing that they lacked wing-backs, but Fred, dominant in central midfield. Sanchez looking so good in this 3-5-2, right?
Yeah, very good. I'd have him at Chelsea. You know, maybe we'll go for him.
You'd go for Alexis Sanchez now. Well, that is a load of rubbish. We've all...
Not Sanchez, Fred.
Oh, Fred. You want Fred?
Fred.
Yeah, Fred's good.
Thank you, Fred. Well, if you come to... Why outside? Because he did an outside to me, you know. I'm very sorry.
But yeah, Manchester United 3-5-2. It's looking like the trend now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this against Leicester City. I like how you can get the 3 central midfielders in there, where you get 3 centre-backs as well. That problem with United's defenders defending.
I thought McTominay as well was a surprise package at centre-back. I thought
it was okay.
He grew into the position though.
Yeah,
he wasn't great at the start, and then he sort of realised how to play at centre-back.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake for the goal, but you know, if McTominay is played at centre-back because United don't have a centre-back, is it Mourinho literally being like, we need to try someone else at centre-back? Scott McTominay could be the guy.
Yeah, but you got Tuanzebe there.
This is true. I'd rather see Tuanzebe there. I'd rather see Lindelof come back into the side, of course, coming back from the World Cup. Who's a better Statman Dave or Piers?
A naughty word. Statman Dave.
Yeah, let's ignore that next comment as well. Big up Adam Evans, top man, absolute legend Adam Evans. You nailed it today. But Man United...
See you on the next stream, lads. Title's ours. Title is Chelsea's, we know that.
Adam, ignore this idiot. The title is ours. We beat the European champions. We're going to beat everyone else as well. No, lovely stuff from United.
I've loved coming on the streams, Dave. Thanks for having me, you know.
Yeah, last time after that slap. Cut. Destroyed. Never coming back again. But guys, we will be back for the stream on, of course, Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Man United versus Bayern Munich. So stream with us. We're the best sort of place to go.
We're the best.
To come. Man United will be hopefully getting some more lads back as well. Potentially we'll see the likes of Pogba, Lukaku, all the big cheeses back in the game.
Lingard,
but Fred,
Rashford.
Man of the match performance, controlled the tempo, dictated the play, bust the midfield, pressed everything that we wanted in Fred, and that's what I've been telling you guys about that. Fred is the biggest cheese in European football. But guys, that is going to be that for today's show. I've been Statman Dave, this guy's been Cam Waters. Go and check out his link in the description below to subscribe to his YouTube channel, subscribe to me, like that goddamn video. Until the weekend on the next live stream, we've got some content coming out tomorrow, we've got some content coming out Thursday and Friday, because you guys are amazing. I've been Statman Dave, he's been Cam
Waters.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.